With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes are filled to fill, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. Streams online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge to what because the squad can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. Snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if actually fun. Shoutouts can't see if hours make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a big pretending different bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty wife and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact and how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over and a win is in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here and welcome to DSP Bingo for us. Today is Saturday the 17th of December 2022. I do hope you're all doing well indeed. I'm apologising once again for not being here yesterday, but I went and had a few drinks with pals. It was a good wee night. And yeah, but we're back today and we're back for some robust bingo action. And while I was gone, Alt Insider, managed to make a wee short, and I think it is one of the best shorts to ever feature on the entirety of YouTube. This short is just gold tier standard.
Jesus! Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up, right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
That was just fucking amazing. I had a wee bit of help, I contributed my old evil DSP clip to that, so Alt had the kind of thing, he managed to fucking time it perfectly, you know what I mean? Because obviously Phil, that was when Phil did the whole ban thing. So when Phil's face appeared in the flyer saying ban, I managed to contribute a little bit to that. And of course I annoyed Alt Insider tremendously to get a short made as well, so I think partially thanks to my constant, annoying, I just annoy the crap out of him until I got it made. It's one of those things where if you want something done in life, sometimes all you need to do is just mercifully, just absolutely fucking bully somebody into making the fucking thing, until you get what you fucking want. Sometimes you just need to do it. And yeah, I was hounding Alt non-stop to get it fucking made, and it got made, so there we go. Well done, Alt Insider, for that. And of course it deserved, and I like, that shit, and I can't believe 3 people disliked it. Jesus Christ, man, that's just what's wrong with people not enjoying such robust content. But yeah, Phil is awakening online. His stream is online. He's, talking to people in the chat. He is up to 477 members, so there you go. He's already got 10 likes on the stream, so fucking alright for that. And yeah, I think we're going to just get on with the bingo. By the way, the centre square today, I'm going to put the centre square today as learn. Some sort of variation of him saying learn or learning or whatever, because I think it's a very strong likelihood of him saying that. Because he's talking about obviously playing Street Fighter 6 again and he's trying to learn the game. So I believe that will be a very good centre square thing. And shout out to Ravensdolphin. Ravensdolphin suggested that earlier on, so there we go. So we're going to use learn as the centre square for today's game. And with that being said, let's spin the wheel. What will it be today? What will it land on today? the Stash Scratch. It just crept over in time and it landed on the Mustache Scratch. That will be a criteria for picking today's bingo card. Fantastic stuff indeed. So we need a number. We need a number in chat between 1 and 208. The first number in chat I see, which contains the number 3, will be the card I pick for today's bingo. Hines, you tried to get ahead of the game, but sadly your 1 doesn't count. Tomeon was the first one I saw. Tomeon said 13. And that was the first one in chat that I saw. Greg and Train tried their best to get in ahead, but sadly it was not to be. Tomeon saying 13 was the first one that appeared in my chat, so that is what it's going to be. Hines, get wrecked, pal. You did not submit the right number as a criteria. You tried to get ahead of the game, you tried to cheat the system, but unfortunately I am one step ahead of you. Trying to, you sneaky wee bastards trying to get a number submitted without thinking, oh, what's the criteria? Ah, fuck it, doesn't matter. Nah, we're using card 13 because Tommy was the first one to fucking suggest a right number. There we go. Out-cunted, says Hines. I think he meant out-counted, but I prefer out-cunted, to be fair, so there we go. The 13th bingo card looks like this. It's left-hand side, guys. A card on the left-hand side is a card we're going to use for today's bingo. Starting off with the top row, it is what it is. Him having some YouTuber jealousy, him saying what the fuck, or what are you talking about? Phil does not actually need to, he doesn't need to say the fuck, but what are you talking about, or some sort of variety of that. Him giving a thumbs up to the camera and him giving a years ago story. Then Phil saying on demand, variety, hate to say absolutely, and him using the sound box. Either of them are fine. The third row is Phil saying content, interactive, learn, and some you could say learn, learning, I've learned, whatever, that all counts. Nobody, or no one, and him clearing his throat. The fourth row is Phil being toxic in general, him scratching the stash, him saying shocked, people saying, and him standing up randomly. And the final row, the fifth row, is Phil saying, alright, him doing a creepy whisper, him saying, oh, gifted memberships, and him pointing at the text on the screen. Because Phil is still trying desperately to hit his member goal and he's running out of time through it, you can guarantee those last two are going to happen. I think this is a very strong card. I think we've actually got a very good chance of, getting a bingo, a full house, and we're certainly due one. I'd love to have a full house bingo before Christmas, be pretty good. As I said, you guys have been so generous and so giving. Not just also, the whole time I've been doing bingo, you guys have been incredible. I've been doing bingo now for like half a year. And you guys are just, the support I've had from you guys is lovely, you know what I mean? It's just, there's no other way to describe it. It's fucking lovely, the support I've had from you guys. So I enjoy it when we win bingos because it means I get to give back to you guys, and I get to, somebody gets a wee treat, a wee reward, somebody gets to win a wee prize because I get to give back to you guys. I've been so supportive. So it's one of those things where we're due one. We've not had a full house for a while, and I feel like I've been winning. It's like it's been too. When's the last bingo we've had? We had one, to be fair. The last time we won bingo, we gave it to Jasper's Angels. I think, didn't we? I think the last two actually we gave to Jasper's Angels. But it's one of those things. I think that was November. Was that end of November? I think it was. Anyway, yeah. Christmas, all I want for Christmas is a full house bingo, and I get to give back to you guys in some capacity. So the bingo card has been saved, guys. So there we go. One more thing before we begin. Phil has spent $402 on the latest WWE Champions event since yesterday. The event starts on Friday. All these events begin on Friday. All these events always begin on Friday. So TJ Gamebox has tracked Phil's spending as per usual, and Phil has spent at least $402 since yesterday on WWE Champions. So there you go. And also this is a prize, so this is what Phil's hoping for, this is what he's begging Santa for. He is praying to every single god out there that he gets this fucking JPEG in his fucking game. It's all he ever wants. So, the more money Phil gets in today's stream, whatever, the more he is going to wail on that game to try and get that Hulk Hogan. Yeah, ugly sweater Hogan, exactly. What else is there? Well, you guys all know the rules by now when it comes to the bingo, but I'll still go through it anyway, just in case. If we hit 25 snorts from Phil on the stream, that is a free space. If we hit 50 snorts, that is another free space, and so on and so on. If we hit 100 likes before gameplay begins getting recorded, and then Phil blows bubbles, that is also a free space. If we hit 100 likes on this stream, I will count that as a free space as well. So there's different ways to get free spaces here. Those are the ways. If we get 25 out of 25, all ticked green, all marked green, and it's a full house bingo, one of you guys in chat can win a £25 prize. So yeah, it's been a wee while since somebody won, so it'd be great if somebody could win. So hopefully today's the day somebody wins a full house in bingo, and I get to give back to you guys for a change, because as I said, you guys have been so supportive and you've been giving and giving and giving, and it's like the longer it goes between fucking full houses and bingos, the more selfish I feel that I keep. I don't give back as often. I might change the rules of bingo before Christmas, just for, you know, temporarily, so we get to actually have more prizes. Well, that's what I might try and do. Like, if we get like, you know, so I'm trying to think, you know, like free, like doesn't have to rely on full houses. What I might do right before Christmas is do a thing where it's like, if we have, you know, 4 bingos, you win like £5. If we have 5 bingos, that's like £10. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, like something, that kind of thing. I'll try and work out something so maybe before Christmas I can actually offer some more prizes on a temporary basis anyway, so I actually get to give back to you guys right before Christmas as a wee present to give back to you guys. But we'll cross that bridge when the time comes, you know what I mean. For now, we've got a card for today, we've got everything sorted and set up, and yeah, you can see the card on the left hand side of the screen there. I think it looks like a strong card. Let me just make the card a wee bit bigger, like there. Yeah, that'll do. That should be fine. So yeah, what's the one thing in this card? What's the one thing in the card that's going to probably kill us today? What are we thinking is going to kill the fucking game? Hate to say could be the thing that kills us today. Hate to say something Phil was kind of strange way not saying as hugely often as before. Because if we go to Pig Go and we search hate to say and it filter it by, you know, podcast, how often does Phil say it? He said it on the, well, he said it on the 13th of December, 11th of December, 9th of December. He still says it quite regularly. 8th, the 6th, the 3rd. He doesn't say it every single fucking day, but he still says it regular enough that it should still be able to stay on the bingo card. But because it doesn't say it every single fucking day, yeah. But yeah, that's the way it goes. Anything else on this card? So interactive might be something. Let's try interactive. Let's just have a wee quick test. Interactive. Phil said interactive on the 16th, the 15th, the 13th, the 12th, the 12th. Yeah, he says that a lot. Okay, okay. That's a good one. Okay. I'm just trying to think what's going to kill the game. That's what I'm trying to establish here. What one thing is going to absolutely fucking do us in? On demand could be it. This is the last one I'm going to try for this game. On demand. How often does Phil say on demand these days? Not that fucking often. The 12th of December, the 5th of December, the 2nd and the 1st. So I think that's the one thing it could kill us, I think. On demand. So we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Actually, while I'm here, while we're on DSP Gaming, let's just see how his videos did yesterday. So he played Street Fighter, he played a beta, and yeah, he didn't get it's not a huge amount of fucking views he got in the fucking videos. You think, you know, about all the popularity and all the fucking added attention he got from fucking playing the beta the first time, he would have had an influx of people watching these fucking videos, not shit. Not really. 743 views is okay, but for Phil's channel, the size of his fucking channel, it should be doing a lot fucking better. It's not really. I mean, Call of Duty fucking Modern Warfare got 1k views. You're still getting fucking far more views than that shit. God of War, 1.6k views. Also, these videos are older, to be fair, you know what I mean. High in Life got 3.5k views. For part 1, High in Life, 3.5k views 3 days ago. So, yeah. Street Fighter was not as prominent for him, not as successful for him as he maybe was hoping for. So he might mention that as on demand. Who knows? Train says Phil played Sir Viscount. No, he is popular now. Is that one where Phil got 5-0'd? I know Duty Streams uploaded a 5-0 of Phil getting his arse beat. Was it Viscount that kicked his arse 5-0? Somebody 5-0'd him and Duty Streams uploaded it. I'm not managed to, I've not had time to see it. I've not seen anything from yesterday, by the way. The only thing I've seen from yesterday was something that was clipped by Dark Surfer. Dark Surfer clipped Phil trying to hide a chat. Well, bugger me, Phil's starting early. Phil's starting early, guys. I'm glad I fucking didn't do something to distract myself. You all know the drill by now. Tag me in chat in case I miss anything on the card. I don't try and miss things on the card, it just happens sometimes because I'm a dumb bastard. I cannot help it. And yeah, if I get 25 out of 25, full house, one of you guys wins a prize. Fucking hurry for that. So yeah, fingers crossed, guys. Here we fucking go. Let's try and get a full house. Let's fucking hope and pray to all the God in the sky that we get a goddamn full house. Running out, here we fucking go. Let's get this.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast, where we are busy having fun down here on Level 1. And, of course, happy holidays. I'm Darkside Phil, and this is the 1 week lead up to Christmas, right? Christmas comes 1 week from tomorrow. So this
okay, hold the fuck on. Did he actually butcher Christmas there?
To Christmas, right?
To Grillmas.
The 1 week lead up to Christmas.
To Grillmas. What? Well, hold on. What was he going to say? The one lead up to grill. No. Never mind. Like Christmas and grill. Well, I'm trying to think what the fuck could have been on his mind anyway that he nearly said. Is this something potentially related to WWE Champions? What's the event called? What is this latest WWE Champions event involved? Did he nearly Grillmas? Gugmas, Grinchmas. It definitely said grill. I'm just...
Is the 1 week lead up to Christmas, right? Christmas comes 1 week from tomorrow.
Fuck off, Phil. What were you going to say? I'm so curious to see what Phil's going to fucking say. Grill. What the fuck, man? Okay.
Bro. So this is it. This is the final countdown, the last hurrah. Everyone is in full swing, trying to prepare for the holiday, correct?
Whoops, I paused it by mistake. Sorry, I didn't mean to pause it, it just happened. Yeah, I'm still, my head's still fucking fried at trying to figure out what I fucking said. Grill. Fuck, what's sorry, no,
Christmas, right? Christmas comes 1 week from tomorrow. So this is it. This is the final countdown, the last hurrah. Everyone is in full swing, trying to prepare for the holiday, correct? I know I am. So, welcome everyone to the show. It's Saturday, the 17th of December, 2022. We've got a good amount of stuff to talk about today, because today what I would like to do, if you would allow me to, is get you all caught up on what I think is going on currently with the games that I am playing. Kind of a re-estimation of where we are, so to speak. I actually have some updated thoughts both on the Street Fighter 6 beta as well as High on Life after having played them both yesterday. But also kind of reassessing, where we are with the other playthroughs as well, to determine, how much longer I'll be playing them, at what point we'll be instituting new games into the rotation, and what they will be, okay? So first off, all right, since the Christmas event is in less than a week, yes, my Christmas marathon event takes place this coming Friday, the 23rd. I don't know what this camera's doing today. This is so stupid. I apologize for the lighting. Friday, the 23rd of December, 2022, I'm doing my Christmas marathon. During said marathon, we will be playing Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion and Disney Dreamlight Valley. There will also be a guarantee of 2 other games. Right now, the games that are currently in the running for the poll that you guys are voting on, Fallout 3 and Resident Evil 1. All right? So, all of those games are great for a Christmas marathon event, right? Now, there may be a final game that's a backup game that you guys are currently determining with your votes as well. So, if you haven't voted yet, you can vote by typing !Christmas into the chat. That'll bring up the link to click on and go to my website and vote. Or you can just go to the main channel page of DSP Gaming. On the community tab there, there's a poll that you can vote in, okay? Yeah, I apologize. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to get the lighting to change because, the camera's just being dumb today. Anyway, so all that being said, we already have a fun event lined up for next week. Now let's talk about the games that I'm currently playing, and let's talk about this right here, which could definitively affect what I end up doing in the near future. All right? So currently I am playing 4 major playthroughs plus a special beta. All right? let's reassess where we are in each game. If you take a look at God of War Ragnarok, I've been playing this game for over a month, correct? And I knew with the length of the game, people saying that essentially just the story, if you were to rush through it and do absolutely nothing else, the story would take 30 to 35 hours. And then, knowing the tremendous amount of side content, right? The optional Berserker bosses, the other hidden bosses, the entire side areas to investigate and clear out and solve puzzles in, that if you were to do like a completionist run of God of War Ragnarok, you're likely looking at around 60 hours. Okay? Currently, my playthrough sits in at 44 hours. Well, I should say 44 parts, because each part is roughly an hour. Some parts end up being longer, some parts end up being shorter. It depends on what happens in that particular part. Or did I have a mic malfunction, or did I get stuck on a boss and I played for an hour and a half instead of an hour, etc., right? And now, if you take a look at, where I am in the game and what's left, basically from what I'm being told, I'm in the middle of a story mission right now that I'm going to finish within an hour. Once I finish it, this will unlock the final major side questing area of the game, which is huge. When people are saying it's excellent, it's interesting, it's fun, it's unique, and it's basically like the final good end game content of the game. After that side content, there's just the finale of the game, the story. If I were to just focus on the story, I could probably beat the game in like 2 streams, supposedly. Okay? But since I will be checking out that side content, you're probably talking several more streams before I wrap up the game. Now, obviously, I've already been playing the game for over a month. A lot of the viewership of this playthrough have fallen off and don't care anymore. But for me, taking my time with God of War Ragnarok, playing it at my own pace, balancing it with all the other things I'm doing, that's how I always handle lengthy games like this. And some people appreciate that and have been there along for the ride. So thank you to those who are. We're playing it again tonight, by the way. Okay? So, realistically, after tonight's stream, after one more stream of this week, and then next week we have less streams because of the holiday events and the day off. But after that, probably another stream. And then the week after that, which would be the last week of December into early January, probably another 2 major streams. Maybe we'll finish God of War right along that first week of January, which would be perfect, because if I do, then I can do my year-end series of the most disappointing games of the year and my Game of the Year awards. Until I beat a game that absolutely will be in my best games of the year countdown, I can't do my Game of the Year awards. So essentially, it is God of War Ragnarok kind of holding that up for me. Okay? There you go. So, that's where we are with God of War Ragnarok. It's going to continue on in the schedule. Likely we'll finish it by either the very end of December or early January. There you go. Pokemon Scarlet. Another playthrough, that's lengthy. At this point, I want to say we're like 27 hours in. Actually, we're 27 hours in. Wow, I guessed and I was correct. And we are not nearly done yet. I just finished up a really difficult gym. There's another gym. There's one more Titan Pokemon. And then there is one more Team Star base. And of course, when I say that, I don't just mean those 3 things and it's done. I mean, you have to walk to those things. There's all Pokemon to catch and fight along the way. So there's a lot more to do. Probably, maybe 2 more major streams to even get done with all of that stuff. Then, once you're done with that, I believe you unlock the Elite Four, who you have to fight. And after that, isn't it the big finale of the game where you basically try to become the champion of the region? So, I would say maybe another 2-3 major streams of Pokemon, although we are playing Pokemon as a late night stream tomorrow, so maybe 3-4 more streams before we wrap that up. But we are getting close to the end, I would think, unless you guys know better than me, and you're like, oh no, there's a monkey wrench that gets thrown into the plot, and it's way longer. That I'm not aware of. But at this point, we've pretty thoroughly explored most of the map, and I think that probably another few major streams, we're going to wrap it up. Okay? So again, if all goes according to plan, likely Pokemon Scarlet will finish by the end of December. That's what I'm thinking. Okay? Alright. Another major playthrough I'm doing is High on Life. Now, what I'd like to do is reassess High on Life with all of you, because now I've played it for about 5 hours, and I'd like you to know my thoughts. Okay? I really like it, but I actually feel like High on Life is a game that is not going to appeal to everyone because of the humor and because of the gameplay style. Alright? First of all, it's Rick and Morty humor. If you watch the show Rick and Morty, if you know how those writers write, if you know how those voice actors act, You know exactly the style that you're going to get when you're playing High on Life. Some people might think it's too over the top, it's too possibly insulting or risque. Some people might think it's just annoying and grating, especially the guns talk a lot and the atmospheric characters talk a lot and won't shut up. The game has so much dialogue, there's an option in the menu to reduce the dialogue. Like, the game is self-aware and realizes it's not for everyone. So it actually has an option to say, hey, shut up, so I can just play the game. And I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in my life, in any video game. So there you go.
Phil thinks it's like some sort of revolutionary thing. It's like, oh, this is the only video game to fucking do this ever in the history of fucking video games. These guys are fucking pioneers in the fucking creation of video games. They have an option to make fucking people not talk as much in the fucking game. Big fucking deal, Phil. Okay, 2 things. First of all, let's remind ourselves of how the fucking videos did. High on Life, he's considering fucking dropping it. Look at the views it's getting. Even parts 4 and 5, it's like fucking, you know, it's over 500 for some of those other parts, over 500 for the latest fucking part. Before that, 1.6k views, 2.3k views, 3.5k views. Phil, this is good. This is actually fantastic fucking viewership you're getting for the fucking first few parts of this fucking game. This wouldn't be a mistake, in my opinion, Phil, if you dropped this game just because it wasn't getting as much financial support as you wanted it to, because it is getting some decent traction on your channel. And I thought that was the important thing, Phil. Let's remind ourselves, though, of how the game's done. Let's go to the Daily Summary tab. Shout out to Piece of Peace, by the way, for this amazing tracker. And let's see where High on Life is done. Okay, the most recent stream of High on Life got $56. I think I see why Phil is fucking threatening to chop the game. Fucking hell. No, that was the most recent day stream. He did play it yesterday, and I don't know how well it did because he didn't update. Peace! I'm not the only one with a busy social life, I see. Piece of Peace also a bit too busy sometimes to update the thing. But we can find out ourselves, guys. We are actually able to find out ourselves. We can actually go to the 5th part. So just shut the fuck up, Phil. And we can go to the end of the fucking thing and see where Phil was at. $79. So there you go. $79 for the most recent stream for High on Life. Both full streams of High on Life for Phil Burnell did not earn a hat, and that is why the game is on the chopping block. Bill Brasky says, I'm forgetting, tips are a liquidity of his business. True. Anyway, I just want to point out, the fucking game is doing well in terms of fucking audience retention on his channel. It's like, also, there's a lot of people checking the fucking content, checking that game out on his channel. That is not something you can easily buy. But it looks like Phil is thinking about chopping it anyway because he wants tips.
There you go. The gameplay elements. This game plays extremely like an old school FPS from the early 2000s. Think Duke Nukem, Duke Nukem 3D, Serious Sam, Unreal, stuff like that. That's the vibes I get when I play the game. Okay, can you look down the sights? Yes. Do you ever need to? No. It's not even needed. Most of the guns are just, spray at an enemy and get you kills. Alternate fire, traversal techniques. Certain guns have traversal ways so you can go around the environments and find secret items. So that's what it is. It's a combination of very high-octane, fast-paced FPS action paired with a lot of exploration and traversal to get hidden items. Even then, the formula is very simple. Blast the shit out of everything. Every once in a while, use alternate fire. Every once in a while, swap to a different weapon. Do exactly the same thing. And then once the smoke clears from the combat, explore. Go around exploring. Look for a hidden ledge. Look for a place you can create a hidden ledge. Bust open those optional items. Get an upgrade, right? That's pretty much the formula of the game. It's simple, but it's entertaining, especially for someone like me who grew up during that era when first-person shooters were becoming prominent and were kind of emerging in their own space. This is a neat throwback to that era of games, okay? And I actually do like it. I'm enjoying it more the more I play it. Like last night's stream, I really enjoyed was their humor, yes, but we unlocked 2 new weapons during last night's stream, and it's getting better. Like, I feel like the game gets better the more weapons you unlock as well. Now, some people likely would not like the game. personally, so far, and I'm only 5 hours in, you know, the game supposedly is over 10 hours long. I would say it's stacking up to be one of my favorite games of 2022. As long as it stays on the same level that it's at. Now, I don't know if it'll fall flat or get too repetitive near the end. I also don't know if the humor will kind of die out or get too risque. Like last night, they were talking about, you're going through a town and there's a vendor, and the vendor is selling a rod. And you're like, why are they're blurred out? Why are the rods blurred out? They just look like metal rods. And the vendor explains that these are metal rods that you shove into your dick hole. And I said, what? And he says, yes, this is a real thing. Don't make fun of me. This is my legit business. I said, huh? And then people in the chat were like, oh no, that's a real thing in real life. And I was like, what? Okay. So anyway, yes, I'm not even kidding. And this is what I mean. Like, that's the Rick and Morty shit. Like, every once in a while, they go off the deep end. They just whoop, like, what the fuck is going on in this? Right? And that, and that's kind of weird, in my opinion. So, yeah, that was in the game last night. But that's what I mean. Like, a lot of the game's great. It's like funny writing, funny dialogue, and then all of a sudden they throw something fucking just disturbing in there like that. You're like, what the fuck are you doing? So, I'm excited for more of that. Now, I don't think it's going to be that long of a playthrough. If it really is like 10 to 15 hours, right, and I'm 5 hours in, likely, you know, think about probably another 5 to 10 hours tops, maybe like 5 to 7 hours. So maybe 3 to 4 more streams, if that, you know, and already it's going to be in the rotation as a major stream on Monday. So likely, you know, maybe one more week, you know, to where we get to near the end game of it. So there you go. It's not going to be a lengthy one. That one will definitely finish sooner rather than later. Now the other game that I'm playing in the rotation is not necessarily a playthrough per se. And what I mean by that is that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Warzone has essentially kind of shocked us all. No? Like, I don't know about you guys, but when I started playing Warzone, I didn't expect that I was going to, you know, enjoy it as much. I didn't think that you guys were going to like it as much. Nor did I think that it was going to somehow kind of reinvigorate the desire to play Battle Royale. Because in reality, it really hasn't. The formula is pretty much identical, which I think is actually why I've been able to jump into Warzone 2.0 without much difficulty. It's not like they recreated the whole genre or anything like that. It's pretty much identical as, you know, previous Battle Royale games that I've played. The difference being, you got to learn a little bit more about the loadouts. You got to understand how these vendors work where you can buy loadouts and things like that. I'm trying to figure out, you know, what are the best places to loot and camp, and also, you know, what are the best places to essentially hide near the end, but also what's the best loadout in general? What guns are really good for Warzone 2.0? Because I don't actually think that the guns that are good in that are as good at, or are the same ones that are good in multiplayer. You know what I mean? There's a lot to learn about it. You know, like there's a couple matches there I feel like I would have won if I had had more.
He said learn, and I know he wasn't talking about Street Fighter, but I'm going to tick that bastard anyway because he actually said the word learn. He'll probably say it again when he's talking about Street Fighter, but fuck it. I'm going to use it for center square. He said learn. Just pointing it out there.
Knowledge of the game. And because I don't, that's why I only got like third or second place, because I didn't really understand at the very end what was going on, and it screwed me over. Okay? Well, I'm getting better at it, and every time I play Warzone, you guys seem to really be enjoying it. Excuse me, that's really disgusting. Ooh. And I think it's a combination of the suspense at the end of each match of Warzone, where basically it's like down to the wire, will Phil survive, will Phil finally win his first match, but also there's a lot of social aspect to it. When I'm playing Warzone and I'm running around and I'm looting, that gives me ample opportunity to be talking with you guys and have fun conversation, and you guys enjoy that, right? I do too. So, I've been having a great time with Warzone as well, alright? So basically, those are the 4 playthroughs I'm currently doing, alright? And they're all working out. Now, this weekend, I'm playing Street Fighter 6 for 3 major streams. Yesterday was the premiere. We got 2 more days, including today and tomorrow. And what I can tell you is this. The Street Fighter 6 beta, alright, is getting better and better. And the reason being is, unlike the first session that I played in October, where I was trying to essentially re-immerse myself in modern fighting games. I was trying to re-absorb everything that I had either lost, or trying to just absorb new knowledge of how this game worked, because I hadn't played Street Fighter V. I skipped most of it after the first year, so I was completely out of the loop. And so, you know, I learned a lot, but I didn't really utilize.
And there's a learn. There's a fucking, you know, Street Fighter 6 learn like this. There you go. If you didn't agree with me fucking taking it off 2 minutes ago, there you go. He fucking said it now and he fucking meant it for Street Fighter 6. So there you go. Confirmation.
All of the new systems, because Street Fighter 6 has many new systems, including drive impact, drive counter, drive cancel, you know, and a parry as well. So there's like 4 new systems implemented in the game that I needed to learn. And I didn't really understand or learn them until my final session of Street Fighter 6 in October. So I played all weekend, 6 sessions. You know, that's a lot. It's 15 hours of gameplay. It wasn't until the final 2 hours of gameplay that it started to click, and I understood the new things, and then I ran out of time to play. So yesterday, after having spent a little bit of time the night before researching and basically watching my own videos from back in October and saying, oh yeah, that's what drive impact is. Oh yeah, this is like a basic combo that would work. I jumped back in yesterday with Ryu, and let me tell you guys something. If you were not here yesterday, or if you haven't watched the videos on demand yet, if you want to talk about night and day difference, I don't think there's been much of a bigger turnaround. I did really well. Now, did I win every match? Absolutely not. There's actually some things in the game that are I'm pretty stumped right now as to how to combat. The new drive cancel system, where essentially someone can keep attacking and then dash out and keep attacking and dash out and keep attacking again. I'm punching my mic. I'm so excited. I don't really know how to beat it yet. Now, obviously, each new thing in the system of Street Fighter 6 takes a meter to do, so you can't do it infinitely. But at the same time, it seems like a lot of the abilities, like drive impact and drive cancel, they don't use a lot of meter. So, you know, people can pretty much almost use them infinitely, which makes it like almost endless rushdown. And it's like, dude, like, what am I supposed to do? And I'm at a loss. I was fighting 1 or 2 players yesterday who were using this new drive cancel to really good effect, and I couldn't figure out at all how to really beat it. It was like throwing me for a loop. Now, in addition, there's a new character called Luke. Now, Luke was present in Street Fighter V. I don't know how similar he is in Street Fighter 6 to Street Fighter V. I don't have a clue how to beat him yet. It seems like this character has a almost instant full screen projectile. At the same time, if he meter burns it, meaning if he does the powered up version of it, it blows through many moves and cancels other projectiles out. In addition to that, from mid-screen, he's incredibly dominant. He has tons of normal moves, or just normal punches and kicks, that pretty much are high priority and high. Basically, they're so fast and so prioritized, they will stuff most other people's moves. And if he even connects with one, he gets a free combo. So imagine someone who, when they're right near you, they always are dominant, and then when they're far away, they can also control the game. Like, I'm at a loss as to where he isn't in an advantageous situation. But again, he's a character I never fought before, so I'm trying to learn, and maybe that's my problem. Maybe my problem is having little to no experience against this character. That's why I don't understand how to beat it, okay? Also, there's something interesting, all right? So the thing is, when you look at the Street Fighter 6 beta, look at the character selection. Ryu and Ken, the 2 staple Shotokan karate characters that have been in there since day 1, right? So it's the original Street Fighter. Chun-Li, the original female from Street Fighter 2. Makes sense. Guile, the real American, the true and blue charge character. You know, he's been a staple since Street Fighter 2. Not surprising, he's in it, right? But then they mixed it up. They had Juri for Street Fighter 4 and 5. They've got Luke from Street Fighter 5. They've got 2 new characters in Kimberly and Jamie, who are just completely new, added to the mix because they've never been in Street Fighter before, correct? But you notice there's a startling missing gap in the gameplay, okay? For example, out of all the characters I just mentioned, Kimberly is pure rushdown, pretty much. Rushdown to mix-ups, okay? You would argue Luke is probably rushdown and or mid-screen domination. Ryu and Ken can be played as zoning mid-range as well as up close. Chun-Li, I would say, is kind of a mix-up character in this one with combos and things. Guile is definitely a more defensive style character. But Number one, there are 0 grapplers. 0 in this beta, right? And grapplers, traditionally, there's 2 ways grapplers can be played. Either a grappler has what's called super armor, where that grappler can absorb a few hits and then get off a great, throw that is highly damaging, or their throws have a weird priority so that they kind of cancel out a lot of other moves.
Shut the fuck up, you boring dick. I'm going to 1.25 speed, man. He's boring the fucking tits off me.
So I'll give you an example here. Luke. I'm having problems right now trying to figure out how to beat Luke. It very well could be that when the meta of this game comes out, when the final game is out, that grapplers beat him. That even though he's dominant from mid-range with his normals, maybe a grappler says, screw that, and just grabs right through them, right? But there's 0 grapplers. So without having a grappler in the game, you have absolutely no clue if grapplers will be any good or not in the final game, nor do you know maybe if, some of these characters that seem dominant now may not be so dominant. Kimberly as well, rushdown character. But what if a grappler just says, screw that, every time she's close, yoink, got her, right? In fact, if you were taking a look at this new character, Manat, is it Manat or Manat? I don't know how to pronounce her name. She's supposed to be the French ballerina, okay? It seems like her style is a combination of reach, but she's also a grappler. So she has setups where she'll do a couple of moves, and then you're in a throw range. And now she has options to either throw or do a mix-up that leads to a big combo, okay? So that might completely change the gameplay entirely, right? You don't even know how she's going to play. But that's what I mean. Not Manat. Did I say Manat? That's not her name. What's her name? What is the character's name? Not Manat. I'm thinking of the Street Fighter 5 character. What's the new character's name? The ballerina. The French ballerina. Starts with M, doesn't it? Whatever. I can't remember her name. I mean, the game's not out yet. People aren't saying it in the chat. But, Manon. Thank you, Manon. Is it Manon or Manon? I don't know. Again, I don't know how to pronounce it. I never heard a single person say it. I don't know if it's Manon or Manon. But, yeah, she seems like a unique character build. Maybe never even seen a character like this in Street Fighter before, okay? That could totally change how this game ends up being played, okay? So what I think is when I'm playing this beta, and I'm like, man, I really just can't get my head around Luke, what do? Maybe that's just simply because the characters in it aren't very good against Luke. Maybe there will be much better matchups against Luke, and maybe some of the characters that I'll end up playing with, like for example, when I think, who are the characters that I would likely try out first? Zangief, Honda, Blanca, these are the characters that come to my mind because these are the classics from Street Fighter 2 that were kind of the weird, unique, oddball characters. I like playing with the unique, oddball characters. That's who I used to always focus on, okay? So, very much, this could be something that changes once either future betas come out with different characters in them, or when the final game comes out in June. So, what I would say is after yesterday's stream, wow, this is cool, because now I'm remembering how to use drive impact. I'm using the drive cancels. Even the drive counter, which is basically the alpha counter. When you're being attacked and you're getting, locked down, you can blow through that with a big reversal elbow or whatever it is with each character and knock the enemy away. The one thing I would say that I haven't figured out is the parry system. I know how to parry. I have successfully parried, but I don't really know how it's supposed to be implemented. In the Street Fighter 3 series, when parries were first invented and introduced to fighting games, the way they worked is when an enemy was attacking you, you would either tap forward on your joystick or down on your joystick, depending on up or down parry. And if you timed it properly, your character would stop the incoming attack, create a freeze frame, almost like a slow-mo QuickTime series situation, where now you could counterattack that character. Didn't always work, especially if the character was already doing a combo or was doing a multi-hit move. But for the most part, if you parried a move, you were guaranteed to get a counter hit that would lead to a big damage punish combo. In Street Fighter 6, when you parry, you basically you stop their incoming movement. But basically that's it. It doesn't seem like there's any follow-up. Like you're not available then to do your own follow-up move. It just seems like you parry and then that's it. The parry's done. So I was a few times yesterday, I tried to parry and do something and nothing really happened. It's just a parry and that was it. So perhaps the parry is literally just, get rid of those full screen projectiles. Someone's trying to lock you down with full screen projectiles. Just parry them. That's it. Maybe that's all it is. Maybe it's just a simple system to avoid, projectile lockdown. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. The more I play, the more I try to figure it out, okay? Big Papa Phil says you have to parry within a certain amount of frames, then the parry will slow down and you can follow up. Is that true? Interesting. So it seems maybe the parry's good, but you have to really get good at it, right? You have to really master the timing. All right, so things to dabble with today, right? Like I think drive counter, I'm pretty good at. That's the alpha counter.
Money, yeah, money, more money, yeah, money.
Thank you very much to Yaman Jackie for a super chat. It says, what up peeps, doing chores before making some beef tips in the slow cooker. What did I miss? Everyone having a good weekend? No, I missed remember I was gone yesterday, so I kind of missed everything as well, and I'm trying to get my head around what I missed yesterday as well. But so far on this stream anyway, Phil's doing a lot of fucking boring shit. He's just boring the absolute fucking arse off me, talking about Street Fighter and how like the game's changed and he doesn't like change. He fucking wants all the old shit in. He doesn't want the new shit in. He wants to fucking have it play the exact same fucking way as before, so he can be fucking amazing at the fucking game. So there you fucking go. But yeah, Phil's boring the absolute fucking tits off me. I'm no fucking gonna lie. He's boring me senseless. The card's looking decent, to be fair. You know, it's a decent start to the card. I'm optimistic about it. And yeah, if we're sharing dinner things anyway, we had a good dinner ourselves. We had chicken goujons and pizza. So there you go. It was actually two different kinds of pizza. So it's like between like, you know, me, my fiance and her mother. We had dinner together there, and it's one of those things where it's like, so we had two different kind of pizzas, one pepperoni, one cheese, and chicken goujons as well. Milk shared that. It was quite good stuff indeed. Yes. Nice wee simple Saturday meal.
Things to dabble with today, right? Like I think drive counter I'm pretty good at. That's the alpha counter to get out of when you're getting rushed down. Drive counter or drive impact I'm getting better at usage of, and I think that far less people are just spamming drive impact this beta. At least yesterday from what I saw, there were way less people just spamming. I think now I got to learn the drive cancel and the parry. That's what I really have to get better at. Okay, but anyway, yesterday's Street Fighter 6 stream went incredibly well, and here's what I mean by that. Attendance on the stream was great. Engagement on the stream was great. Support of the stream was great. Gameplay quality was great.
Hold on. Because I missed yesterday, I have no idea how Phil did in terms of support yesterday for Street Fighter. We checked out earlier on, fucking, you know, the fucking, what do you call it? We checked out High in Life, how High in Life did for him yesterday. But how did this do for him? $103. Phil got $103 from Street Fighter. I mean, he made it sound like he fucking got everything hit. He made it sound like it was an amazing fucking stream. Just over $100 for a fucking debut beta. I don't know, I was expecting more from that. I don't know, I was expecting Phil to have gotten more. Anyway. Now I've answered my own question. I've answered my own curious question. We need Phil to start saying more things and doing more things for the card.
Engagement on the stream was great. Support of the stream was great. Gameplay quality was great. Did I lose? Yes, I did. I lost a lot of Lukes, and I actually lost to anyone who basically was using kind of the drive cancel. Pretty much beat me. But I did really well. My initial ranking, I got platinum. Okay? And continued to play at the platinum level and actually hang. It wasn't like, oh, now I play people at platinum and they just spanked me like this. It actually was good matches. Sometimes I won, sometimes I lost. The final set that I had was against Jay Viscant. You pronounce it Visant, but you spell it Viscant. Everyone says Viscant, but it's actually you pronounce it Visant. Jay Visant Snyder, who used to be a world champion. He actually was the world champion.
Hold the fuck on. I thought it was Vikant. How you pronounce that fucker's name? What the fuck? Oh, Jesus, man. Warren says he's watching Raven play hour on today. I was watching Raven play hour on as well. In fact, let's take a little small detour from Phil right now. And I clipped something. I clipped a part of Raven's stream earlier on because I thought it was worth clipping. He was playing Mario Kart and he got his shit pushed in classic Mario Kart style. I think he was like second. It was like first or second right before the finish line. I think you can guess what might happen, but the finish line's up there. He's so close to the finish line.
Okay. God, one more of that. That's bullshit. I got from second to pum. Now I look like a stupid fucker, but that was fucked.
Poor Raven. Poor fucking Raven, man. Second to fucking 10th. He got his shit pushed in, man. That was so unlucky. I felt so sorry for him. I felt so sorry that I had to clip it and send it to him so he won't forget it. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Shout out to Raven though. Hope he's doing well.
Of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 during the EVO era of about 10 years ago. But back in the day, Just like me, he used to be a variety Street Fighter player. He played games such as Capcom vs. SNK 2 at a high competitive level. And I don't know how much of in line with Street Fighter 5 he was. I have absolutely no idea, you know, how much he played Street Fighter 5. As you know, I played none. But it seemed to me like when we were playing, we were kind of on the same level. Like we both were learning and didn't really understand everything yet, which made it be a highly competitive match. We went back and forth and he did beat me, but it was...
Well, it's a fucking beta. Every single fucking player's learning. Even if you get your fucking arse handed to you, pal, that person that beat you and actually handed you your fucking arse to a platter, they're learning the fucking game at the same time as every single one pair. You're all playing the beta at the same fucking time, for fuck's sake. You're all learning.
Was super duper close down to the absolute final hit. It was like, wow, what a great set. And I haven't had a good set against someone good like that in so long that it kind of like, it made me feel good. Feel like, damn, this is how it used to be. I used to go to tournaments. It used to always be like this. And now I've actually had a really awesome set. It kind of reinvigorates you. Like, wow, you get those juices flowing again. It's like, this is cool, man. I honestly wish that this game was coming out sooner. The fact that we got this beta this weekend, then we're going to have to wait for probably another 2 months for another beta, and then maybe a final beta, and then it comes out in June. Like, that's fine, but man, I wish it was coming out in like February. Because I'm ready for it already. I'm ready to jump in and do offline gameplay, online gameplay. You know what I mean? Like, I'm ready for it, and we got to wait. And that's kind of disappointing that there's going to be a long wait in early 2023, okay? Anyway, it was great. It was a great session yesterday, and I'm very much looking forward to today and tomorrow. So let's now that I've kind of reassessed where we are with all the game playthroughs that I'm currently doing, let's talk about the schedule. So today, more Street Fighter 6 here on the first stream. Today I'm going to focus on Guile. Now, I did play Guile in the original beta 2 months ago, but back then I didn't really understand the systems yet. So it was very basic gameplay. Today I'm going to try to go further. What do I do if I hit drive impact with Guile? What's the maximum output combo I can do? Maybe it's 2 medium punches and a super, 2 medium punches and an EX flash kick. You know, what happens if you get him in the corner? Can you lock him down? Yesterday, someone was doing some good stuff with Guile in the corner. They would hit me with a drive impact, and they would do like 2 punches into the super, and then after the super, I'd be juggling, and then they could do a flash kick too. Like, damn it was doing like 50% damage. Like, wow, it's a basic combo. It's just really damaging. So, this is the kind of stuff I need to figure out, right? Or, using drive cancel. What's a good strategy with Guile to lock down? I actually noticed yesterday, there was a guy who was doing like a hit string with a dash cancel, where he was just kept doing standing medium punch, and it would like combo into itself 2 to 3 times. Like, damn, that's good. You know, these are the kind of things that you need to learn and try to lock down other players. So, today my goal with Guile is to try to not only learn more interesting basics and moves with him, like, for example, when I was playing Jay Snyder, he was using the move with Guile that I, like, never did. It's the one where he does the sonic boom that kind of floats in front of him, and then he would hit it again, and now it's like a slow-moving projectile across the screen that almost serves like a protective barrier for him as he advances, and if you jump at him, now you can anti-air easily. So, I gotta learn how to implement these things today. That's what I'm gonna focus on. And the good news is in this beta and in Street Fighter 6 in general, each character gets their own ranking. Just because I was platinum ranked with Ryu yesterday does not mean that today I'm platinum ranked with Guile. It means I get a chance to start from the bottom and learn Guile and not immediately jump into some high-level gameplay that I'm not ready for because I don't know stuff with Guile. You see? Today I almost guarantee I'm not getting platinum ranked with Guile. We'll probably maybe be like bronze or silver. If I'm lucky, maybe gold, because I don't know that much with him. We'll see. But I'm excited to try him out today, and that's going to be my focus. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I can learn more because now I know the systems of the game a lot better than the first beta and go from there. Okay? So there you go. Thanks. I hope that you guys will be here. I hope that you will continue to support Street Fighter 6 today and tomorrow. You know, 2 more streams of it. It would be great to get the level of engagement and support that I had yesterday, today, and tomorrow. You know, I have a passion for fighting games. I'm finally getting into a modern one. I'm actually getting better at it. I actually did well yesterday, and for a change, I'd like to keep that up, right? But, you know, I'll say this. There's definitely an air of toxicity. There's definitely an air of trolling. Because whenever I play...
What the fuck? Okay, I'm going to tick Phil's, talk. I'm taking this. He's going to have a go at people for some random arbitrary reason, so I'm going to take it just right off the fucking bat. Fuck you, Phil.
Air of toxicity. There's definitely an air of trolling. Because whenever I play fighting games online, half the people that are here are dickheads. And I'll just say that right out front. They're fucking assholes. The reason they come by is not to enjoy, not to learn, not even to say, oh, I like Street Fighter. It's because they're dicks, they're dick fucks. All right, they're the ones who probably are taking those sounding rods and shoving them into their own dick holes. Because only so...
Wow, Phil, fucking good one. Look, they're all playing the fucking beta just like you. They fucking applied to get into the beta and they're in the fucking beta. They're playing the fucking game just like you. Just because they happen to have the chance to fucking mock your sorry ass at the same fucking time doesn't mean they're not fucking there to enjoy the fucking game.
Someone who enjoys that level of self-gratification would come onto my Street Fighter 6 beta stream, all right, and actually... try to ruin it. But they've done it. Like, they were here yesterday, and they were being complete assholes in the chat. And they were basically being toxic as shit, you know? And it was ridiculous. Like, I'm just trying to learn the game and have fun, and I'm actually doing well. because I'm doing well, they get upset. So anyone else on the planet can play Street Fighter 6 and do well, and everyone enjoys it in the chat. My chat has to get toxic over it, because half the chatters are fucking idiots, right? Now again,
Wow, half of them, half of the entire chat, well, all fucking 4 of them. All 4 active fucking chatters. If I click on participants right now in your fucking channel, Phil, it doesn't even fill the fucking screen. These are all the participants of fucking DSP Gaming right now, apparently. This is everyone in this fucking channel. I guess that's not including Nightbot. Nightbot's not there for some fucking reason. But yeah, that's all the fucking participants in Phil's channel right now, apparently. Yes, I know YouTube miss out some things occasionally, but for God's sake, Phil, you got apparently 290 people watching you, and you have like a dozen names there. Fuck, if I click on participants in my own fucking chat, I got fucking far more. I have to scroll down. For fuck's sake. I'm fucking small potatoes compared to fucking Phil.
this is not the normal audience that I have. And I'm very appreciative of those of you who are part of the normal audience who are here and enjoying everything.
Oh shit, I think I broke my fucking chat. I can't see chat, hang on. Hold on. I think I broke my chat. Hold on. Wait, I can see it again, I think. Okay, I can see my chat again. Thank fuck for that. I broke my chat for a fucking second, but I got it back. It's okay. I can see it again.
Normal audience that I have. And I'm very appreciative of those of you who are part of the normal audience who are here and enjoying everything. Thank you for that. But it really irks me that I just can't shake this fucking dingleberry turd stuck to my ass when I'm trying to play a fighting game. I'm enjoying it. I'm learning it. I'm getting that groove back from many years ago when I used to get into competitive fighters. And we gotta have assholes who come by and just want to be, you know, dickheads. It pisses me off.
Look, this is a very easy way to annoy Phil. And in my opinion, people should keep doing it. Just, if they're able to fucking keep doing it, and if you can annoy Phil to a huge degree where it causes him to fucking rant, and you don't have to give him a fucking penny. You don't have to fucking go your way to fucking do it. If it annoys Phil to a fucking degree, then you keep fucking doing it. As long as it doesn't fucking involve you fucking throwing money at him fucking randomly and just pissing money away like that, no. If it's a very easy way to irritate the fucking pig, then god damn it, just do it to your heart's content.
So, you know, it is what it is. Will I ever get rid of that element? Maybe one day.
Hooray, said it is what it is. Thank fuck for that. Our first bingo. Or actually 2 bingos in a row. The diagonal line as well. So there we go, we've got our first bingos of a goddamn game. We still need Phil to say and do some things, but I feel somewhat optimistic that Phil will hit a good few of these. I mean, he said on demand, for goodness sake, you know what I mean? And hate to say, I think it's something that he will not say. I'm still feeling uncertain he will say, hate to say, but fingers crossed, maybe I'll be wrong, and maybe Phil, not enough times, that we actually get a free space out of it as well.
I will say this, if you haven't noticed in the last couple of months, I basically completely ignored all the toxicity and nonsense that idiots have been saying about me on the internet. I just don't care about it anymore. I completely ignored it. And it's been nice around here. Like these streams for the last couple of months, ever since I'd say around October-ish, have been great. And when you avoid all the nonsense, you don't have to hear it or address it. It's much better, let me tell you. So it just sucks because in this case, this is unavoidable. They come to the stream, they flood the stream. They're literally here to try to piss me off, especially when you're playing competitive Street Fighter. Let me tell you guys, there's a major difference between doing a standard playthrough that's an offline single-player game, or a chill game, or even to some extent Warzone. Because Warzone, I'll be honest, I don't really care if I win or lose. It would be nice if I would get some wins, and I'm trying, but it's not a big deal. With Street Fighter, it actually means something to me. Street Fighter is a series I grew up playing in arcades. It's a series that I've traveled many years to play in competitive tournament scenes, and now I've been retired essentially for a decade. So, for a new one to come out, and me to now try to reabsorb everything at a very rapid pace is very challenging. And actually, it gets my adrenaline pumping, gets my heart rate up. When I'm playing, my blood pressure's up. I can feel I'm hot when I play Street Fighter, really. Like, it happens. And when all that's going on, and you're having a good time because you're actually doing well, and then you turn over to, like, the stream chat, and you've got a bunch of people being toxic, yeah, it's fucking, it pisses me off. At the same time, I realize it's unavoidable.
I'm sorry, but I'm just thinking this fucking game's a hell fucking concern for Phil. Phil Burnell cannot play this game too fucking much, otherwise he's fucking putting himself at risk because it gets his heart rate fucking pumping up, his cholesterol levels raise, his fucking blood pressure raises, his eyes start fucking bulging, his feet start growing fucking 3 sizes because of gout fucking and flares. Where the fuck, Phil? You're treating this fucking game like it's a fucking risk to your goddamn fucking health. Thank God it's only a fucking short-term beta, otherwise you might fucking die on stream playing this game out of sheer fucking excitement. Calm the fuck down, boy.
Alright? The stream monsters, as they used to call them, stream monsters, they're always going to exist, okay? And you can't really make that go away, But what I would hope is that these series of betas that are going to be leading up to Street Fighter 6, it looks like I'm going to be in all of them. You know, since I got into the first one, it seems like I'm just shoo-in for the rest. I hope that this is going to get people more interested in me playing modern competitive fighters again, even though it's been so long since I have. And if I continue to learn and get better, perhaps there will be an actual more dedicated viewer base of people who are here for positive reasons because they like watching me play these fighting games. I'll be honest, take a look at the videos from yesterday. All right, I'm going to take a look at them right now. I'm going to actually go to my main channel page here. Here's my Street Fighter 6 videos from yesterday, which at this point are 18 hours old. Part 1, 700 views.
Lol.
Part 2, 400 views.
Haha.
Part 3, 500 views.
Lol.
And these videos are almost 24 hours old, and the combat, like the footage is good. This is not, oh, Phil just sucks ass constantly getting hosed. This is Phil actually doing well, learning, doing big combos, utilizing the systems of the game. Probably the best Street Fighter footage I've put out in many, many years. No attention, right? Let's be honest here. I mean, High on Life from a few days ago has thousands of views. So you see, people don't come to DSP Gaming for this level of stuff anymore because I have not been doing it for many, many years. Here, let's hope that if I stick with this and I continue to get better, right, that I can actually get a viewing audience back for it, you know? If I play more notable players and the matches are good, whether I win or lose, and I should actually clarify this as well. When you are a competitive fighting game player, and as long as you're not one of these people who has a giant ego, okay, it's not about winning or losing, it's about having a good match and learning. Yesterday when
Didn't this motherfucker say that playing Warzone was all about fucking winning? I could have fucking sworn that he said, hey, let me see if I can find this. I'm pretty sure that he fucking tried to claim that the fucking most important thing about playing fucking Warzone was winning. He said it very recently, I feel. Let me think, when would he have said it? I think it's here. Okay, hang on.
And they don't use basic strategy of just winning. Like, if you want to win in Battle Royale, right? The first 10, 15...
Okay, for straight off the fucking bat. Fuck just normal speed, 1.25 speed. But I'm pretty sure this is a fucking clip where Phil talks about fucking Warzone, and the fucking thing to prioritise in Warzone is winning. It's not about trying to fucking entertain your audience. It's not about that. Phil fucking said that Warzone is all about fucking winning.
15 minutes you should spend running and grabbing as much good equipment as possible. Then, immediately you should start focusing on strategy. Start moving towards the center of the circle. Start finding places that you can camp and defend yourself properly. Not, oh, I'm on the open or I'm just sniping. Instead, get into a place, all the walls are blocked, there's only one entranceway, and just wait. And if someone comes in, gun them the fuck down and take their shit. It's pretty basic stuff. It's stuff I was doing 5+ years ago in PUBG, in Black Ops 4 Blackout, right? So, to me, it's basics. It's like common sense. It's like easy mode shit. To them, it's like rocket science. Like, these people are running and gunning. What it is, again, they watch streamers. And what is a streamer who's known for playing like Warzone known for? Oh, I'm going to pop a UAV. I'm going to go murder 10 people, steal all their shit. What's the next funny thing I can say and do? What can I do for entertain my stream and blah, blah, blah. Who cares, right? You're fucking, wow, you're a showman, you're a puppet, you're a muppet. Who cares about that shit? It's about winning, right? That's what you're supposed to do, win.
There you fucking go. There you fucking go. I knew I fucking heard him say that shit every week before. That was what? A week ago. Pretty much, not even a week ago. December the 11th. So there you fucking go. It was all about fucking winning in that game. That game was all about fucking winning. Fuck me, man. Fuck me. Anyway, back to Bingo.
Ego, okay? It's not about winning or losing. It's about having a good match and learning. Yesterday, when I played Jay Snyder, it was an incredibly close match. Am I upset that I lost? No. It would have been nice to win, but the fact that I lost doesn't mean anything. We had a great match. I actually learned about Guile fighting against him because I learned about those full-screen projectiles he can do now, which no one else was using with him. And it was just a really awesome competitive experience. That's so much better than just either beating up on scrubs nonstop and learning nothing, you know what I mean? Or getting spanked by people with insane amounts of knowledge you don't have and learning nothing as well.
Barrett Wells saying bug super chat. Yeah, Barrett Wells sent a super chat, but I was waiting for animation to play and nothing happened. Let me see if I can do it manually.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Don't know why I didn't play automatically, but there you go. Thank you very much for super chat. Barrett Wells says he blames game glitches when he loses and somehow has no match issues when he wins. He doesn't want to learn. He wants to be gifted a status. Pretty fucking much, yeah, pretty much. Hell, the one clip I saw from Phil yesterday was him calling the game developers dumb. He wasn't even fucking playing the game and actually fucking playing it. He was trying to fucking disable the fucking chat And he's like, oh, these fucking game developers are so fucking dumb and so fucking stupid because they don't fucking like this. So he's fucking just bitching and moaning and raging at the fucking game developers because he can't fucking block chat and hide the fucking things they're saying. No, they're being mean to me. They're being so nasty. That what are they saying? No, they're saying it's DSP Gaming. He's a guy. He's Italian that jerked off on stream. The Italian guy.
So that was a great match. If you're competitive, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. And that's the thing. Like, I feel the more I play this game and the more effort I put into it, if I get better at it and I have more higher priority matches against players who are known, then maybe people will say, oh shit, DSP had a good set against a known player. Let's go check out how DSP is doing in Street Fighter 6, and maybe we could get some more people coming to DSP Gaming, okay? When I played the Street Fighter 6 beta 2 months ago, there was a giant spike in subs. Like, I got like 500 subs, okay? Right now, not that many. I'd say probably about 50 new subs have come to the channel in the last day since I started playing the Street Fighter 6 beta. Will there be more? I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I'm just happy to get anyone coming by the channel, quite frankly, and checking it out. But like I said, I really hope we'll get people back for fighting games, all right? So, today, it is Guile in the Street Fighter 6 beta. Tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, continuation of God of War Ragnarok. We're going to finish up the main story plotline that we're in right now, and then we're going to head into, I guess, this final big optional content area of the game. Okay? Then tomorrow, Sunday, the final major Street Fighter stream. What will I do? I don't know. Because the thing is, I kind of want to play with Chun-Li again. Because Chun-Li was one of the earlier characters I played in the beta before I even understood the systems. And I feel like if I play with Chun-Li again, I'll do much better. At the same time, I haven't played with Ken at all. So maybe I should play with Ken. But then if I play Ken, obviously I don't have time for Chun-Li. So I got to think about it. What do I want to do? Do I want to try a new character in Ken? Or do I want to go back to Chun-Li and try to relearn that character? Right? Then Sunday night, it's going to be Pokemon Scarlet. 2 hours of late night Pokemon.
I'm counting that as a stash scratch. I'm counting that.
Then Sunday night.
This fucking shit there, man. It's fucking basically just. It was the briefest of fucking stash scratches. But I'm counting that shit. That is also another bingo. Diagonal line going the other way. There you fucking go.
It's going to be Pokemon Scarlet. 2 hours of late night Pokemon Scarlet on Sunday night. Monday, High on Life will be the major stream. Monday night will be more Warzone. After a hiatus over the weekend for Street Fighter 6, Warzone returns on Monday night. And then on Tuesday, it's up to you. Because what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to run a poll overnight, Monday into Tuesday. What order do you want to see the games? Because the 2 games I'm going to be playing on Tuesday are Pokemon Scarlet and God of War Ragnarok. And based on your votes, we'll determine which game is the early stream and which game is the late night stream. Okay? Now next week, Wednesday's my day off. Thursday is a normal streaming day where likely it'll probably be like High on Life paired with more Warzone. But then, we got the multiple holiday events coming up. My Christmas marathon is on Friday the 23rd. I'll be in Christmas attire, multiple different Christmas attires all day long. I'll be wearing Christmas hats. I'll be drinking holiday cordials. For example, I'm going to make a White Russian. I'm going to have a sake citrus drink. I'm going to be drinking a peppermint horchata. And I have a special hard liquor that I'll be taking shots of when I get a certain level of contribution. I'm excited for this because it's actually quite funny. I think you guys are going to really enjoy it this coming Friday. Now, in addition, I'll be playing a variety of games. We already know half of them. You're voting on the other half. There's also going to be a live edition of DSP Tries It and likely a live Feasting with the King as well. So we got a lot going on for the Christmas event this coming Friday. Then on Saturday, it's a half day. It's Christmas Eve. And on Christmas Eve, I'm going to do my annual, yes, I'm going to start it up again, my annual WWE 2K22 King of Christmas Simulation Tournament, where icons from the Christmas season will be duking it out in a series of qualification matches to make it to the final ladder match for the King of Christmas title that will be suspended above the ring. They'll have to climb a ladder to get it, and whoever gets it becomes the King of Christmas. So this will be super fun. A whole stream of just, sim matches with silly antics and all kinds of fun stuff to celebrate the holiday season. The second half of Christmas Eve, I'll be off to have dinner with my wife and have a nice day. And then Christmas Day, I'm completely off. I said this yesterday. Christmas Day is literally the only day of the entire year that I actually get completely off.
You make your own schedule, you dumb fuck.
From any kind of responsibility. What does that mean? I don't have to go grocery shopping. I don't have to go to the garbage dump. I don't have to buy pet supplies. I don't have to run errands. I don't have to stream. I don't have to upload. I don't have to do shit. I have one day a year where I can just unplug and relax. It's Christmas Day. I am very much looking forward to Christmas Day next week. Okay? The one day. So, and then I'll be back in full capacity. Every day, double streams. Like I said, the goal will be to try to wrap up both God of War Ragnarok and High on Life, and maybe even Pokemon Scarlet by the end of the month, if not that first week of January, because once those playthroughs are done, then I can do the top 10 most disappointing games of the year countdown and the top 10 game of the year or the game of the year awards. Once that's done, we're going to start a whole new slew of playthroughs. And what I'm thinking couple things. Number one, perhaps maybe some of the games that I started playing during the Christmas marathon you want to see. But in addition, there's going to be a lot of catch-up. A lot of games that recently I've skipped. Mario plus Rabbids, Midnight Suns, Evil West, the new Need for Speed game. Just to name a few, because there's probably 7 or 8 that I all skipped that maybe you guys would want to see me do a playthrough of as well. I'm not sure. Okay?
Phil has just got a massive tip, I think. He started a hat poll. I'm just giving you guys full disclosure, we're not at this fucking pointing you up, so we're behind on Phil's thing. But he has just started a hat poll, so it looks like somebody has came in and gifted Phil massively behind the scenes. Not behind the scenes, but fucking... You get what I'm saying? This fucking poll appeared out of fucking nowhere. So he's been given $100 at least already. So... just letting you guys know, Phil's already raking in the bucks.
So there you have it. Lots of stuff to do in early 2023. Okay? Plus, I got some interesting plans for 2023. That's all.
Oh, hello, the creepy whisper. That's another fucking... well, it's not a bingo, but it's not a fucking pain to tick off, so there you fucking go.
I'll say... and they're all coming to fruition soon, but I'm not going to spoil. All right, we're going to take our time. All right, so guys, the final thing. We have 1 week left to hit this goal. Allow me to repeat myself. The members' goal for the channel is 575 members. We have 1 week left to hit it. Only 1 week. That's correct. Why only 1 week? Because we had a member bomb that was at the end of November, right around the 20... I want to say it was right like maybe...
it was the 25th, you dumb fuck.
The 24th, 25th, something like that. Okay? And that's going to expire. And when that expires, we're going to lose 100 members, and now hitting the members goal is going to be out of reach. Okay? Now, this week, we've got the remainder of the Street Fighter 6 beta. We've got 2 holiday events. This would be the week where you would want to be having the ability to accept a gifted membership enabled. How do you do that? Type exclamation...
Shut the fuck up, Phil. That's another fucking bingo right there. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Let's... hang on. Hold on. Press the wrong fucking button. When I was... so, the problem with that is I have... sorry if I'm going button. My button to unmute microphone is right next to that fucking button to go to this screen. So, yeah. They're right next... They're right next to fucking each other, so there you fucking go. Sorry about that, guys. I know I should play GTA 5 again. It's been too long since I fucking played GTA 5 Chaos mods. I'm trying to fucking get through the whole story mode of the game with Chaos mods. It's been too fucking long. Anyway, fucking... what was I doing? Oh yeah, fucking Phil doing... he said get a membership, so it's another fucking bingo. Fucking... I'm derailing my fucking self here with my own fucking antics, goddamn. The bingo card's looking a lot better, I think, with that. The whole bottom row's gone. The second bottom row is almost all fully gone. We're getting there, guys. We're fucking getting there. And, yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we're getting plenty more to tick off here.
Exclamation point, gift into the stream chat. A link will come up, you click on it, and you click on that to enable the ability to get a gifted membership. Okay, so that way, if someone does come by and is generous and wants to gift a membership, you will get it. As opposed to sitting around waiting and then never getting one because you didn't have it enabled, okay? So definitely do that if you haven't yet. Now, obviously, if you're someone who's been waiting to become a member, or you're someone who is thinking of renewing your membership, or you're someone who is thinking of being generous during this holiday season, right? And maybe gifting some memberships to others in the channel, 'tis the season, right? Now would be a great time to do it, right? The sooner we hit the goal, the better. I actually had a tier 2 goal in mind for the month. That would also be another special react event, but we've basically had no movement on the members this month. So I'm not going to get ahead of myself and say, oh yeah, let's do a tier 2 goal when we're not even close to the tier 1, all right? Now would be a great opportunity and now a good chance to jump in and become a member with all the benefits you get. As you know, a chat crown badge to show how long you've been a member, highlighted comments in the chat and also on videos, you know, not having to abide by slow mode rules, getting access to all of my emotes, having priority for special events. I could keep going on and on and on, all right? Please consider it. Either becoming a member, renewing a membership, or gifting a membership. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for shoutouts before we get to, say, open Q&A. And today, we start off with absolutely, positively, zero contributions on the YouTube side. So allow me to refresh your memories on how you can support me in my streams. Because I'm a crowdfunded individual. As you'll notice, there's no advertisements, there's no product placements, there's no bullshit on my streams. I'm not
Phil, your whole entire podcast is a fucking advertisement, and it's a fucking obnoxious one at that. God damn.
Shilling anything to you. I'm not telling you to go buy a fucking food subscription service on my stream and in my social media. I'm not shilling a t-shirt or a product, right?
Anymore.
Telling you to go Dollar Shave Club yourself. I'm just here to make content for you because that's what's meaningful to me. I don't see myself.
Hooray, said meaningful. We don't have it in the card, but I just like it when Phil says it. It's just so it reminds people that he still does fucking say it regularly.
Shave Club yourself. I'm just here to make content for you because that's what's meaningful to me. I don't see myself as a salesman. I see myself as a gamer just like you. Or I'm not here to make a buck.
Fuck the fuck off, Phil. Fuck the absolute fuck off, you drunk looking motherfucker. I genuinely just want to fucking stop watching this fucking cunt and this fucking absolute fucking full-on big mode he's got going on here. A gamer just like you, Phil, you earn 6 figures a year from sitting your fucking arse playing poorly and having deadheads fucking throw money at you for playing fucking poorly, while you fucking beg your fucking ass off, hoping for more, praying for more. You're fucking praying for people to give you so much fucking money just so you can play more games fucking poorly. There is no fucking real incentive. You just fucking admitted to spending several $100s on a fucking Xbox console for your fucking wife, and yet you give absolutely nothing back to your audience. You had 200 odd fucking bucks, $250 odd dollars spare, and you just fucking arbitrarily, randomly fucking bought that bitch a fucking Xbox where you give absolutely nothing back to your fucking fans that fucking want things from you that you fucking could and should give back to, but you choose not to. Fuck the fuck off. 'Tis a season of fucking giving. Phil gives his fans fuck all as per fucking usual.
That being said, I make my...
Was that a fucking snort? Hold on.
I see myself as a gamer just like you, or I'm not here to make a buck. That being said, I make my living with crowdfunding. So, if you could support today's stream in any way, I would really, really appreciate that. If you don't, well, then I might just have to start shilling shit next week. No. No, now you guys know me. I'm not going to say any names or anything. But my God, I was upset yesterday. I seriously was. Because here I am again. I'm browsing, like, YouTube. And I'm also...
This is YouTuber jealousy straight off the fucking bat. I can tell right away this is YouTuber jealousy. I'm not going to name any names. That makes a fucking change, Phil. You are quick enough to fucking name Dr. Disrespect, even though you didn't have to fucking name Dr. Disrespect when somebody contributed, you know, actually, someone sent you money, asked you a question, did not name names themselves. You immediately named them yourself and had a go at fucking Dr. Disrespect randomly. You have been very eager to fucking poke the fucking hornet's nest lately and try and fucking start shit with people, naming them on your stream, talking about them on your stream. Sometimes you'll tweet about them as well, but you won't actually fucking at them because you're so much of a fucking bitch, you're fucking afraid of them fucking coming straight back at you and telling you to shut the fuck up and stay in your fucking lane. Nah, you've been really trying your absolute fucking best to cause some drama lately, Phil. And the truth of the fucking matter is, most fucking content creators these days, even if it's ones you fucking had experience with in the fucking past and history with, they don't give a fucking shit about you anymore. They fucking don't even acknowledge your fucking existence anymore. So I fucking enjoy that, Phil. You're trying your fucking best to provoke a reaction of any fucking sort. Nothing fucking happening.
Also on Twitter, as you know. Twitter is basically my source of social media. And it's just out of control how much advertisement I'm seeing on everyone's content now. It's just like over the top levels of bullshit. Like everyone is so in it to make a living and make a buck that the content suffers. Like, oh, come to my stream tonight and use my referral code and I'll be eating meals on my stream.
Oh, you have your own fucking Amazon wish list thing that you fucking get people to fucking... No, fuck off. You've got your own... Jesus fucking Christ. How dare people try and fucking earn a fucking living? How dare people fucking reach out to their audience, and if their audience wants to fucking support them that fucking way they can. Or the fucking content gets fucking sacrificed. Fuck the fuck off. Or compared to your fucking content, a fucking raw, boring ass fucking 2 hours of nonsense happening when nothing really fucking happens of any significant fucking note. The content is so fucking meaningful you fucking make, you want to find, you wanted to find a fucking clip. You were desperate to find a fucking clip to fucking make for a fucking short, but that content was so fucking boring and mundane that you couldn't find it for life yourself after 30 fucking minutes. You searched high and low 30 fucking minutes to find this fucking random clip of you randomly singing in fucking Warzone, and you couldn't fucking find it. 30 minutes on your day off, might I add. You wasted 30 minutes of your own day off watching your own garbage fucking content, and you couldn't find what you fucking needed. Welcome to how the rest of the fucking world feels with your garbage fucking content. You just waste so much fucking time filtering through shite, and you don't get anything out at the end of it.
It's like, what? Now, when I do Feasting with the King, it's a taste test, but I'm not shilling a product. I don't have a referral code. I'm not trying to do it as a promotional thing. These guys, I'm just doing it to make a buck tonight. It's like, oh my God, you're actually doing a whole stream of this. I'm like, Jesus, dude. Tactical soap.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Bartwells for Super Chat. Hey, that one worked that time automatically, I didn't have to do it myself. But thank you very much, Bartwells for Super Chat. It says, you mean companies don't want to spend thousands of dollars to advertise to 12 people in Phil's chat? Apparently so, Barrowells. Apparently these companies are just fucking brain dead and nudnik morons who don't know how to fucking, finance properly or whatever, you know what I mean? They need to take fucking tips on advertising, not advertising, on financing from Phil Burnell, the master of fucking money, you know what I mean? He's a fucking brainchild of fucking how to fucking spend your fucking money. This is why he spent at least $403 fucking dollars in WWE Champions since yesterday. Jesus, man. It fucking blows my goddamn mind that Phil has a real fucking go at other content creators for fucking how they do their own Imagine all these content creators had a fucking substantial rant about how Phil conducts his own fucking business and how he fucking produces his content. He'd be going off his fucking nut. He'd be like, these guys are punching down on me and they're being so fucking mean. I'll give you guys the fucking best, raw, unfiltered, robust, truthful, honest content, and these other content creators are being mean to me, guys. Fuck the fuck off, Phil. Look, people fucking have to fucking earn money any way they fucking can, especially in these fucking trying times when inflation's all time goddamn fucking high for several fucking people. It's not, also for these bigger content creators, it's very easy to assume that it's easier for the fucking bigger YouTube fucking people and the bigger content creators, the guys that are fucking getting like thousands of fucking views or whatever. Maybe they are earning hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars per fucking month. Who fucking knows? At the end of the fucking day though, they're still trying to fucking make ends meet any fucking way they can, and if they fucking have a way of doing it, fair play. I've always said this with Phil Burnell back in the fucking day. I've always fucking said this. He manipulated the absolute shit out of that Machinima contract. He exploited that thing for all it's worth, and fair play. He fucking milked that fucking contract for all it's fucking worth. What did it cost him? Well, his fucking channel was known as a fucking channel that spammed YouTube fucking videos every single fucking day, and there are dozens and dozens every single fucking day to people's fucking feeds. Yes, he fucking completely lost a whole lot of people being interested in his fucking channel because there was so many videos getting fucking spammed to that channel every single fucking day. But Phil abused the shit out of that fucking contract he was given, and he got a lot of money for it as well. He fucking got so much money from Machinima from that contract, and I say well done, Phil, because he fucking, made the most of that situation. I think a lot of us in that situation might have done the same thing, and we made bank off that contract that Machinima were foolish enough to give Phil. And yet he is fucking annoyed that other content creators are doing what they need to do to make ends meet, to try and make a bit of extra money, especially the fucking during the holiday season, so they can have enough fucking money left over fucking... It's fuck off, Phil. You don't have a right to fucking complain about what other content creators do and how they fucking advertise their fucking business. You fucking focus on your own goddamn failing YouTube career. You fucking focus on your own fucking failing YouTube business. You're fucking sitting there begging for 100 fucking members to fucking join between now and fucking Christmas, or else you won't get to fucking do an event next month even. Well, technically next month is next year, so but you get what I'm fucking saying though. It really is so...
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Warren, for super chat. He says he should be a professional money manager, then he wouldn't have to rely on crowdfunding. He's a professional money manager in the sense that he's a professional at being given money and then immediately reinvesting it in something else like fucking Scopely. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, Steve Dead reminds people he shilled those shitty chairs for like a day. Shout out to Spawn Seats and OP Seats.
It's like, oh my god, you're actually doing a whole stream of this. Like, Jesus, dude. Right? Tactical soap, I've seen that, yes. I've seen the tactical soap. I told you, Dollar Shave Club. What were the big scams this year? The big scams this year were the titles. The company that was selling titles and they weren't really giving you a title. It was a lie. You didn't get anything for it. You were essentially just pissing your money away. Oh, and the new one, is Japanese knives that are made in China and aren't Japanese. It's a complete lie. They're selling these knives claiming that they're from Japanese crafting, and they're not. They're made in a Japanese factory, or excuse me, a Chinese factory, and they're very low-grade knives that everyone's saying they're basically a huge ripoff. To me, it's just insane. It is. Again, when I started on YouTube over a decade ago, why did people put out videos on YouTube? Because they had passion, because they had talent, and because they didn't have any money. Because they had no money, they had no way to produce themselves and put themselves out to the public. YouTube was the way to get out to the public. Now it's like, well, I'll put out content as long as I can slap a product on it and make a buck today. It's like, wait, what? Like, no one cared about that back then. No one. You couldn't even monetize videos when I started. I did videos for 2.5 years. I didn't make a penny on any gameplay I did because you couldn't monetize it. It was all about the love of what you were doing.
You shilled the fuck out your PayPal while you were doing that, Phil, and you're fucking desperate for people to fucking click ads when you fucking did have ads enabled on your fucking content, which was against regulations, by the way. Don't try and fucking rewrite history, pal. We've been through it like a fine-tooth fucking comb. We know everything you fucking did back in the fucking day. We know absolutely fucking every single method of you trying to fucking pluck as many fucking dollars from these early dent heads as fucking possible. Before I click the ads, it was please give me food money for the PayPal guys. I need a bit of extra money just to fucking help me get the fucking games I want to fucking play for fucking future fucking uploads. At the time, he was still fucking working and he was still fucking asking for some extra money on the fucking side. And he was being given extra money on the fucking side. So he could buy these fucking games and play it as soon as fucking possible and upload it as soon as fucking possible. Oh, Secret Limited. Oh, I don't know what the chat said, but Secret Limited just got leaned in Phil's chat. Oh, right, fucking go. Oh, it wasn't actually Secret Limited, it was somebody with a name at cast said something like that. So there you go. I don't know. I don't know who that was. You guys need to rewind that to see what it said, but I missed it anyway. But yeah, guys, we are 6 away from a full house, and Phil is 7 snorts away from a free space. So, here we fucking go. Fingers crossed, guys, we'll still get a full house today. It's possible.
Doing. Today it's like, geez, if I'm not making money, I don't give a fuck. I need to keep rolling in dough. Like, geez, dude.
You're one to fucking talk, Phil. How many games have you fucking thrown aside because I wasn't getting enough fucking contributions for you on fucking stream? How many times have you fucking said your audience were fucking lazy because I weren't fucking bothering to fucking contribute? How many times have you fucking held games hostage because you were demanding more from a fucking audience? Regardless of the fucking attendance, regardless of the fucking viewership, regardless of the amount of fucking likes and engagement, it was all about the fucking dollars at the end of the fucking day and how many fucking dollars that game is worth to you. Why do we think the fucking High on Life is fucking getting threatened right now? It's one of the games that's doing the most successful for fucking views on this channel right now. There's so many people watching the fucking on-demand content for High on Life. But because it's not getting fucking hats and fucking vests given to him for the 2 streams he's played it so far, he's considering fucking chopping it already, even though he claims he likes the fucking game. He's fucking really considering that game getting cast aside, even though he claims to really like the fucking game. Fuck the fuck off, Phil. At the end of the fucking day, you're all about fucking pursuing that mighty American dollar.
Maybe, when you start making entire posts and entire videos that are product placements, maybe it's time to reassess your future as a person, as a business person, and say, what the fuck am I doing with my life that I'm such a sellout? Because it really disturbs me to see people who I know for a fact are good people or used to be good people and make quality.
There is nothing wrong with Jesus, for fuck's sake, man. This fucking stupid, ridiculous moral. I love it when Phil pretends to fucking take some sort of moral high ground. Like, how dare people advertise? How the fucking dare people advertise? Imagine, what would Capcom? Are Capcom not allowed to fucking advertise a game because they were fucking selling out? Where's the fucking line, Phil? Where's the fucking... How far are people not allowed to fucking plug anything anymore? They're not allowed to fucking make extra fucking money. Fuck the fuck off, Phil, you fucking... I'm just annoyed with him, man. He's annoying the crap out of me. I take one day off from Phil Burnell and I can't forget how annoying he is. I really do.
Content that is now degraded into shilling and shit, that especially this time of year, it's the worst time of year for it. You look at like, wow, how the mighty have fallen. I mean, it's funny because they're popular. They get tons of...
How the mighty have fallen? No, fuck off. No, we're not fucking letting you do that. No, fuck off. Fuck off. How the mighty have fallen. I've got something for you, man. How do you fucking filter this shit again? How do you... Come on, fuck. How do you fucking... There used to be a thing we could fucking filter videos to oldest. What about popular? Let's click on popular. 12 years ago, 3.2 million views, Spider-Man, Shadow Dimensions.
Alright, here we go. This is a highly anticipated game for me anyway.
How the mighty have fallen with his little camcorder staring at his fucking TV while he's fucking sitting in Connecticut. How the mighty have fallen, 3.2 million views. I'm looking at the top fucking comment with 561 likes. From 3 million views to barely 100 views, it was a really good run, my man. But I think this is where it ends, bro. 2 years ago. 2 years ago, that comment was fucking made. You want to talk about how the fucking mighty have fucking fallen? Look in a fucking mirror, Phil.
Views, and you know they're making bank, so why are they shilling all this shit? Because they're rich and they want to stay rich, and it's fucking disturbing. It is. It's absolutely disturbing.
What's wrong? What the fuck? Hold the fuck on. They're rich and they want to stay rich, and it's fucking disturbing. What is disturbing about people that have money wanting to keep their money and make more money? By that logic, Jeff Bezos is fucking, well, to be fair, he's a creepy bastard. Jeff Bezos is a kind of creepy looking bastard. But yeah, anyone that has money apparently is fucked up in the head because they want to keep making money. Look, I get that you're fucking jealous of people that have more than you, but this is the wrong kind of stance to take, Phil. It's fucking, you're trying to take a moral high ground. I understand, look, there's nothing wrong with choosing to not shill anything on your content. There's nothing wrong with that. If you don't want to do that, fair enough. But you shouldn't be fucking having a go at people that choose to do that themselves, in my opinion. You can take the moral high ground and say, I don't want to fucking advertise things on this channel, and you can just leave it at that. Instead, you're fucking going after these fucking people vindictively with a fucking passion, fucking really having a go at them, pointing out, oh, these people, this person's rich, that person's rich, that person's rich, and they're fucking making money, and they're making more money, and they're showing products, and I don't like it, I don't want to see this in my fucking... No, just don't... If it appears in your fucking feed, just don't show me this content anymore. Don't show me this... Just block it. You treat the fucking things popping up in your YouTube feed like they're a detractor on Twitter. Just block it and you won't see it again, Phil.
Disturbing. It's all about, today it's all about just making the bag instead of making meaningful content for people you care about. It's pretty fucked, okay? Anyway, as you know, I don't do anything like that. I literally have 0 placements. I don't shill anyone's products because I'm making content for you. Therefore, please support my content however you can, whether it's simply a like on a stream or a like on a video or a comment on a video, a super thanks, a super chat, a super sticker, a membership, a gifting of a membership, or a tip. All.
Oh, and speaking of super thanks, I actually think I need to. I'm going to do this now. Actually, I got a super thanks, I believe. I think I got a super thanks. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. I got a YouTube studio. Hold on, I got a super thanks. I never usually got a chance to cast shout out super thanks. I think I got one in. Yeah, here I go, Yusuf. I thought I'd do this now on stream since I don't really get a chance. But super thanks happen on comments and videos, you know what I mean? So I don't really get a chance to. So I've not actually seen this yet. Now, Yusuf said it. Thank you very much, Yusuf, for the super thanks. Says, you're such a good person, good friend. It's amazing that this nasty person brought us about to come together like this. Being good and honourable is difficult and at times growing. I'm glad we got each other and how we open up to each other to better ourselves. Who would have guessed that this is what DSP Detractor Trolls Cult of Hate would have brought? I think we're just disgusted on his arrogance. I do enjoy his life and it hurts how he lost is a part of it, but I wouldn't take it back. I wouldn't take back all the memories no matter what. I guess that's the beauty and adventure of it. God bless you, Ringbearer. Thank you very much also for the super chat. Yeah, as some of you guys know, I made a wee video a couple of days ago about just, talking about my father's death. It's not really a DSP video, it's just kind of side thing, but yeah. That was a really kind of good video for me, but yeah, I'm going to give that a wee heart and I'll probably put a wee comment later on. I'll do it later on, just don't want to derail too much. But because that's what I'm saying, super thanks happen in videos, I don't usually get a chance to shout them out. It doesn't happen a huge amount anyway. I'm not trying to hint at anything, I'm just saying it doesn't happen a whole lot. But when it does happen, it's one of those things where if I get a chance to fucking shout out, I will shout out, so there we go. But thank you very much for that, Yusuf. Anyway, let's get back to our bingo and let's see if we can get a full house. We are 6 away, as I said, and Phil's in full-on beg mode, so hopefully it does encourage. Hopefully it will get him to fucking say and do some of these goddamn things. I am expecting a thumbs up to happen very time soon. As soon as he's finished this little begment here, I'm expecting a thumbs up and that'll be another fucking bingo.
All of that stuff helps me dramatically, and that's what allows me to keep going. If I didn't have the crowdfunding support of you guys, understanding who I want to be as a content creator and a person, I wouldn't be able to do this for a living. Oh, and by the way, I should say this. Don't for 1 second think that those people don't want to have to shill, and they're jealous that there's people out there who can make a living who don't have to. All right? They have to shill, stay where they are. I don't. I'm not going to do that because of you, because you guys allow me to keep doing what I'm doing.
Phil, it's not really much of a fucking brag to say you fucking replaced Dollar Shave Club with fucking Derek. Oh, instead of fucking showing, fucking whatever fucking product, like fucking no, I don't know. Instead of showing this random product, I have email and OIC. It doesn't. No, you're basically. I mean, these are your fucking employers essentially. Phil, these are your fucking main fucking benefactors to fucking DSP Gaming. Who's invested the most money in DSP Gaming? 1 minute, man, with fucking 10 grand, 11 grand. Fucking spent on giving Phil money to keep his ass afloat.
Because you support me so much, so thank you for that. Okay? Alright, now, going along with that, let's go ahead and do some shout outs, shall we? Okay, let's do it. So, our first shout out of the day is actually a $50 tip. Okay?
Oh, that's what it was. So it wasn't $100 tip he got straight away. So, but he's still been well supported straight off the fucking bat. A $50 tip. From who, Phil?
From Lisa Lou.
Oh, Lisa Lou. That's a soccer account, I'm pretty sure.
Now, Lisa Lou was not on the stream. They had actually tipped me overnight and said that they wanted this to count towards today's streams because they couldn't be here, but they wanted to support the streams. And I will do that. Why not? Why wouldn't I do that? Why would I be a jerk and be like, oh, I'm not going to count that?
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Luna Guardian, for super chat. It says, I don't understand his logic surrounding sponsors. Here's the logic as far as I understand it. Phil can't get sponsorships anymore. He's tried to in the past. A good example of this is when he was going to be sponsored to play World of Tanks. But detractors got wind of this. Well, I say, Phil told everyone he was going to play World of Tanks in a sponsor stream, and so detractors spammed World of Tanks Twitter feed, told them about what Phil Bonnell was really like, and they said, no, we don't want this person advertising our product on his streams. And so the sponsored content got pulled. And that's one example of the times that Phil has tried to do sponsored content and couldn't get to fucking do it. I love that wee fucking story so much, man. Like, he is so toxic that World of Tanks, it was like, oh, fuck this guy, please no, please no, we don't want to fucking have fucking money paid to advertise this fucking guy and his fucking horrible content where he says and does all these horrible fucking things. Fuck that shit. So Phil is just jealous, basically, that he cannot get sponsored anymore to do anything because the track usually catch wind of it and ruin these opportunities for him. At least in the past, that was the case. Anytime Phil tried to do some sort of sponsored thing, the detractors would usually fucking ruin it for him in some capacity. And by ruin it for him, basically it would just be like, oh, we're going to inform the person sponsoring you what you're really like. And they got educated in that, and they're like, oh yeah, he's a piece of shit. Let's not sponsor him anymore. Chris Dank says he's becoming more and more of a parasitic maggot of a man. It's a good way to describe him, actually, yeah. Good way to describe him.
Yeah, right? So thank you to Lisa Lou for a very generous $50 tip. They'd actually said they didn't care if I counted it towards Street Fighter or I counted it towards God of War. I'll just count it towards Street Fighter. There's no reason for us to beat around the bush. So here we go, by the way. This is only, like, I think only the second or third time we're seeing this animation this month for the level of contribution. So thank you so much, Lisa Lou. And yes, with that, it's time for the Gunna Glasses. Okay? Okay, Felipe Baxter, enjoy your permanent ban. Don't come back. Okay. The people are stupid. They think I'm not going to notice. Okay. All right, here we go. By the way, shout out to Beware of Bob, who became a channel member this morning. Thank you, Beware of Bob. I just saw that. I think there was another one, too, but for some reason, the other one isn't showing up in my queue. Beware of Bob. It was Giga Chad Baxter. And I don't know why Giga Chad Baxter isn't showing up in my feed, but they definitely became a member. Weird. Thank you, Giga Chad Baxter, and thank you to Beware of Bob for the memberships this morning. I don't know why one didn't pop up. That's weird. So, thank you very much, Lisa Lou, for the $50 tip. That's a great start for today. Okay, now in addition, I received a $50 tip. Ladies and gentlemen, another $50 tip overnight. Okay, let's play the animation again. This one.
Hold the fuck on. Why is he sounding so fucking surprised to have news to it? He's honestly acting surprised at this now, even though he knew he had him because it came overnight. The fucking strange, fucking like rehearsed surprise face here. Look at this.
A $50 tip.
He's acting so surprised when he fucking knew it anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, another $50 tip overnight. Okay, let's play the animation again.
I want to point out a couple of things. First of all, he went into this fucking stream today in full beg hard mode. He was fucking full desperation begging. He went into the stream knowing all this, and yet he knew he had $100 in tips right off the fucking bat behind the scenes already given to him. So he went to full beg mode in this fucking stream. And by the way, the $100 is gone already. Phil has spent at least $403 in WWE Champion since last night. That money is already fucking gone, guaranteed on WWE Champions. So he's countering it in today's fucking total, even though technically he's already been given $100 today. The fact that Matt was giving it to him last night. This was last night. Phil was giving us fucking money, and it's already fucking gone.
This one is from Game Trekker, and if you remember, Game Trekker was actually here for the initial Street Fighter 6 beta 2 months ago, and they were actually helping me with a moves list for the characters at the time when I was stumped as what the moves were, and they were helping me out a ton. Okay, but Game Trekker wasn't here yesterday, and a lot of people, I personally thought in the back of my head, gee, I wonder what happened to Game Trekker. I hope that they're going to enjoy watching on demand. Okay,
No. You thought in the back of your head, gee, I wonder what happened to Game Trekker. I do miss his fucking money. You don't fucking miss the people, Phil. You miss the fucking money they bring with them. Let's not fucking beat around the goddamn bush. The fucking people are usually just giving you fucking money. You fucking think of these fucking people. You don't fucking miss the fucking people. You don't fucking see the people walking around. You see a fucking amount of money they're worth to you. You fucking value people by the fucking dollars that are tied to them. You do not fucking value people for their personalities because you don't get to fucking know them. You don't want to fucking know them. You've told your fucking stream chat time and time again they're not your fucking friends. You don't need friends. You got your wife, you got your cat, that's all you fucking need. You don't know a single fucking goddamn thing about your goddamn fucking chat anyway, Phil. We know more about your fucking chat than fucking you do. Derek, the creepy fucking bastard, is fucking stalking porn stars. Fucking, Jesus Christ, man. It's just unreal.
First of all, we're at $100 of tips now. Now you guys need to vote on the hat you want to see me wear today. Yesterday I already wore the M. Bison hat, okay? So today, let's do this now. Which hat is festive best? The Santa hat, Let's Get Lit hat. And no, I'm not going to turn on the Let's Get Lit hat because it's so bright it would be very distracting. Or the beret. Those are the hats that I want to wear today. So there you go. Please vote on a hat for me to wear during the Street Fighter stream. Okay? So let's read what Game Trekker has to say. He says, hey, I'm just swinging abroad to support your Street Fighter 6 gameplay. I actually tried to get my schedule to line up so I could watch you live again. Sadly, I could not manage it this time. So I'm looking forward to watching all of your gameplay on demand. I just watched last night's daily wrap. I'm glad to hear the second beta went well so far. So actually, Game Trekker didn't even see yesterday's footage yet. Game Trekker should be blown away to see the level of quality, right, that actually was included in yesterday's set, especially the Jay Snyder set. So thank you, Game Trekker. I really appreciate that. Sorry you can't be here live because you were a huge positive influence last time with all the help. Hopefully, you will be able to join us at some point, and if not, hopefully you'll enjoy on demand. And also, I think at this point, it's pretty much a guarantee they're going to have more betas, since this is only the second one, and now we know the game doesn't come out till June. Probably there's going to be like a Wave 3 and a Wave 4. There's going to be an open beta at some point, so definitely there's going to be more, all right? Hopefully we'll see you there. By the way, Jade, how you doing? Welcome, no worries. I'm being a little late. And also, Dan the Man, what's going on? Thank you for re-upping your membership for 11 months. All right, we got some more tips to go through here. I got a $1 tip from someone who says, good luck, here's a buck. Thanks. And, okay. Let's update that. There we go. Good luck, here's a buck. Cool. Pretty good start, right? Pretty good start. And you guys are voting on what hat you want to see me wear. And we'll go from there. So now what I will do, it's early, it's only noon. All right, I'll open up the stream chat for you guys to...
Have I been missing snorts, silly? I've not counted a snort for a while, but I've not heard one, but have I missed them? I mean, if I miss any snorts, by the way, let me know and I'll try and add to it, because I'm not intentionally trying to miss snorts. I just sometimes I can blank them out. I mean, I'm not trying to add to fucking freeze them out. I just genuinely have not registered in my brain I had a snort happened. But I seen like Barrett Wells, I think, just said there, that snort had some bass to it. I was like, what snort? What did I miss? I think we're short too. Yeah, Aiden, didn't you say earlier on as well? Aiden said snort randomly. I wasn't sure if they just fucking said it just to make fun of Phil or whether I missed one in the chat. Screw it. I'm going to say it's 20. I'm just going to say it's fucking 20 snorts. I mean, so I was at 18, but I'm pretty certain I fucking missed a couple. Because in my fucking head, it's like... I'm not trying to miss these, I usually catch them as well. I blame the speed, I blame 1.25 speed. Because we're going faster than usual, I tend to miss them, I think that's what's going on. My dumbass brain cannot keep up with Phil snorts at 1.25 speed.
You tag me if you want to ask me any questions this morning, alright? Let's see what people want to talk about today. Will it be Street Fighter, will it be something else? I guess we're about to find out.
Okay, let's see. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
What an impatient little bitch fucking demanding this fucking chat talk to him. I'm waiting. Shut the fuck up, Phil. Jesus Christ, man. It's like, I'm sorry, I was just checking Discord. Raven appreciated the fucking clip I made. Me clipping his fucking misery, I think he appreciated that, so there you fucking go. He just sent a wee smiley face back to me in Discord. I do feel sorry for fucking highlighting the fucking moment it caused him so much anguish, but at the same time, it's good content.
Oh, I don't really have a sound effect for that.
Oh, please use the soundboard. Please use the soundbox, Phil, because someone take it off, come on.
No, I don't really have a sound effect for that. I'm waiting.
That's what he was fucking studying. He was looking for a fucking sound effect to fucking show his impatience at his own goddamn chat. Well, we get to fucking tick off soundbox anyway, but... What in the absolute fuck? I thought he was on his phone here for, no, rewind this shit.
I'm waiting.
See, I thought he was on his phone here.
Oh, I don't really have a sound effect for that.
I thought it was on his phone, like, just reading some message. And then
no,
this.
I don't really have a sound effect for that. I'm waiting.
What a cunt. What an absolute fucking cunt.
Pogo stick, I guess. Okay. How's Jasper today? He is good. He's always good. You would know if he's not good, I would tell you. What are my thoughts on Ash and Pikachu leaving the Pokemon anime? Good. I mean, yes, I understand that they're staples of Pokemon, but geez, it's only been over 20 years. It's time for something new, right? It would be great to have different things going on, especially because I guess Ash is the champion now. Shouldn't it now be that there's a new group of upstarts trying to get to the level of Ash, and Ash is the ultimate final boss, right? Shouldn't it be? I think that's what they should do. Well, I consider going to tournaments again if all goes well in Street Fighter 6. Let me put it this way. Tournaments are not in my plans, and tournaments are not anything that I really care about these days. Just being honest, you know, I'm going to be transparent and honest with you guys. I don't want anyone to get unfair expectations or aspirations here. I very much enjoy my life, how it is. I like my home life. I wish I had more time to spend with my family. I don't feel like I have enough. I have to be here 6 days a week streaming. I don't know how I would have time to go to a tournament because I wouldn't be making money while I'm at the tournament. So I need to make money to pay my bills. So how do I do that? It doesn't make sense, okay? But at the same time, I'm not going to 100% say no. I'm just going to say not likely. Like there would have to be some kind of circumstances that would have to happen so that I could do this. You know, I don't know how it would work, honestly. We have to think about it, but no, I'm not realistically seeing myself traveling to Seattle to enter Street Fighter 6 tournaments. If anything, online tournaments perhaps, but that would be about it. Like I wouldn't see myself doing much else. I just don't see that in the cards for me. I'm not someone who cares that much. Do I like Street Fighter 6? Yes. Do I want to get better at it? Of course I do. Would I like to cover it extensively for you guys here on DSP Gaming? Both the offline aspect and the online aspect and the competitive nature of the game? Sure. Do I care about being a top-level player that travels the world to play the game and fucking place? Fuck no. Been there, done that, lived that lifestyle, understand it, respect it, don't want it for myself or my family anymore. Too much sacrifice. Too much going around for what? Why? Why fly around the world, fly around the country to sit in a fucking ballroom and play a bunch of matches in a game that really ultimately doesn't mean much, right? I'd much rather be here having meaningful content for you guys every day rather than being like, oh, well, no streams from Phil this week because, you know, he went to a tournament. Like, what's the point of that? Right? So, I don't think so. I don't think that's in the cards. Again, it's a never say never attitude. I don't want to shut those doors definitively and say no, never. At the same time, it's just not very likely. I don't see the point. I don't see the benefit. I don't see the time investment paying off into anything productive. I just see it as a big waste, you know?
So basically what you're saying, Phil, is that you would do it, but you're all about that bag, making money on YouTube. And if you don't make any content, you don't make any money. So you're all about that bag, rather than playing that game competitively. Okay, I get it, Phil. You're all about that bag.
I received a $1.50 tip. Don't doubt yourself, Phil. Go for Diamond next. Well, I'm not playing enough to get Diamond. That's the thing. Like, in this beta, each day I'm going to be picking different characters, and the game resets your ranking each day.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Warren for super chat. It says he'd set up an autograph table, $20 EA. I mean, I assume you meant each. He'd set up an autograph table, $20 each. You said EA, and I can immediately thought EA Sports. I thought, yeah, EA Sports are goody bastards as well. Yeah, but I was trying to think of the comparison. But I assume you meant $20 each for an autograph. He would fucking probably do that. Sign a fucking business card, you know, fucking this fucking wee goofy ass Sonic the fucking Hedgehog hat on his fucking head. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of you guys surely have seen fucking Phil's business cards. Phil used to have business cards printed out which had him wearing his fucking Sonic hat. It looked ridiculous. It's just, I'm sure most of you guys have seen it already, you know, it's incredible. But yeah, Phil's fucking... The thing is though, a lot of detractors think it's like some sort of detractor-made meme. This was something Phil had legitimately made to give out to people at conventions. Because he used to fucking go to different conventions as well back in the fucking day, and he had a little fucking business card with him and his fucking goofy ass Sonic hat, and he'd fucking try and advertise his channel and his fucking email and his fucking website and all that shit on there. It was the most ridiculous fucking shit.
And that's the thing. Like in this beta, each day I'm going to be picking different characters, and the game resets your ranking each day, or each character. So there's no way I could even get Diamond. Like even if I play with Guile today and I do well and I get ranked in Platinum again, I'm not going to play enough to even win enough to get to Diamond. So that's just not going to happen. But maybe when the final game comes out, I don't know. Again, it depends on how much I play, how much I learn. But again, I have no aspirations. I don't care. First of all, just so you know, online rankings mean nothing. Online play has so many variables that are such horseshit that I would never take it seriously as a measuring stick of how good a player is. Never. So I really don't give a shit. Just being honest. But, you know, obviously I still want to do as good as I can. Am I going to play Starfield and Hogwarts Legacy when they come out? Yes and yes. Starfield's on Game Pass. Of course I'll check it out. Hogwarts Legacy I'm highly interested in. So yes. What character am I most excited to play in the full game? Asked Carlos. Honestly, I do want to play as some of the older characters. I want to see how Zangief, Honda, Blanca, how do these older characters play? Right now, out of the new characters, both Manon or Manon, I don't know how to say her name, and Marissa, both look pretty good to me. Because they're unique. They look totally different from anything that's been in Street Fighter before, and they kind of almost look like hybrid builds, which I'd be interested to play with. So, there you go. Oh, of course, DJ, duh. But the thing is, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think there's ever going to be a version of DJ that is going to live up to the version that I'm used to in Super Turbo. I think Super Turbo is probably going to be the best DJ there ever was. And all these other versions, they always try to change him. Oh, we have to make his max outs different. We have to make all his kicks are flippy kicks now that are different. If they would just make him like he played in Super Turbo, I think he would be really good. But they keep changing. Every version, he's an alpha. He sucks.
Stop fucking trying to live in the fucking past, you sad, pathetic little man.
Street Fighter 4, he sucks. So stop fucking with him. Just make him be the same as he was in Super Turbo, and then he'd be good. But instead you keep fucking with the character and making him worse. Why? Why don't you just make him good again? You know, and that's why I have like no actual like feeling that DJ will be good in this game. I don't know. I just like they have no ability to do it for some reason. By the way, Anime Slayer had also done a super chat saying, "Are you going to go to competitive Street Fighter 6 tournament?" So while someone else had asked that in the chat, Anime Slayer had asked that with a super chat, and I already answered the question. So there you go. What's up, Venom Snake? How are you today? Welcome. Yes, Jay Kuma says, did you know you can dash, cancel, and do an overhead and start a combo in Street Fighter 6? Yes. Yes, you can do a hit string. If they're blocking the whole hit string, you can dash. And off of that, you could start another hit string. You could throw. You could do an overhead. Or you could bait, meaning dash in and do literally nothing. And then when they try to react to it, do a move that blows through it, like drive, cancel, or a super. There's a lot of options with the dash canceling in the game. Like, a lot of options. So the thing is, with that, you need to practice a lot. You practice a lot, you can learn the options, you can learn what works against what characters and what situation. That just takes a lot of hands-on investment of time, which I'm not going to be able to do in this beta, you know. No Super Real Vibes, as you know, it's randomized. Would I fight Jay again? Yeah, absolutely. Will I find him again? I have no clue. The game just randomly matches you against people, so you never know who you're going to face. I don't know. Zach Mild, you're welcome. Daxus, thank you for not being a shill this time of year. You're never going to see it. If anything, the only thing I ever really shill is like my own merch, my t-shirts or whatever. And as you know, even though people have asked me to get them, I didn't even really bother with it. It's like, I just don't, I don't like shilling. I don't, if I'm putting out good content.
You shill yourself every single fucking day, every single fucking stream, several times a fucking day. You fucking hypocrite. Oh my fucking god. No, the thing is though, I can legitimately say I am not a shill. Because even though people can, if they want, give me money, I don't fucking ask for it, and I actually give people back fucking money. I'm willing to fucking say I've fucking given, you know, viewers of mine far more money in the fucking year I've been doing this stream. In half a year, I've been doing it for half a year. Half a year I've been doing these streams. I've given people watching my stuff back more money than Phil has given to his entire audience in 14. That's fucking mental to me, but I think that's an actual factual statement.
You guys are liking it. I would hope that you're going to support it. I would hope that people would say, okay, we're going to support the content, and that's it. I don't want it to be about you bought a product, you know, you had to do a promotional code to help me out. Just support or don't. None of this horse shit in the middle where, you know, come to my stream and I'll be eating a fucking HelloFresh meal. Like, what the fuck? What? You would not be eating HelloFresh if you weren't getting paid by HelloFresh. We're not stupid, you know, but I guess we're supposed to be. Like, we're supposed to think, oh, well, just because I like their content, I'm supporting them. Then support their content. Don't support them eating fucking HelloFresh product placements. Use your brain, okay? Because HelloFresh doesn't deserve the support. Maybe that content creator does, but
What the fuck is wrong with HelloFresh? What the fuck did Phil get rejected for HelloFresh fucking sponsorship, and so he's so fucking salty and angry to them? He is very angry about HelloFresh for some fucking reason.
Fresh doesn't. So why the fuck give them your buck, right? Stupid. What are your thoughts on Nadia getting her band lifted after doxing a troll? I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Street Fighter 6 is a calculated game. You need to have a plan.
That counts. I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. It's the same as what the fuck are you talking about. I am counting that. That is another thing to tick off. It's not our bingo, but we are 4 away from a full house.
And can't just keep trying to pressure because of drive impact. I've learned. This is Big Papa Phil. But it's honest money. Wrong. Shilling is not honest money. Shilling is legal. Okay? Shilling is legal. There's nothing illegal about product placements, about advertisement, about shilling something, a sponsorship, a partnership, whatever you want to call it. It's perfectly legal. And yes, so many people do it. Not just content creators. We're talking everyone. You know, sports people, celebrities, anyone who's a public persona does it and takes a buck to do it. Right? That doesn't make it morally right. And I, personally...
Phil, you realise what you're fucking advocating here? Be very aware, Phil, of what you're advocating. Is Phil fucking trying to push some sort of strange, like, socialism kind of thing, where, like, capitalism, anyone trying to make money by advertising other things is not a fucking... What the fuck? What? And I'm so fucking confused. Look, I give up. I can't even understand. His petty jealousy at not being able to fucking plug anything himself means he's fucking taking some fake moral high ground. Like, I am anti-shilling, I am anti-advertisement. Motherfucker, you fucking shilled a beanbag before. Don't make me fucking show you the fucking video of Phil straddling a fucking beanbag and saying it's great for his fucking back and it's a high quality fucking beanbag and he rides that fucking shit like a fucking horse. He plugged that before, he shilled that before. What the... Let's find it. Fuck it. Let's fucking find it. I don't fucking... Fuck you, Phil. You pissed me off too fucking much. We're gonna fucking find you riding the fucking beanbag and shilling the fucking beanbag chair. Fuck you, Phil. Some guys in our... Some people haven't seen it before anyway, so perfect. DSP beanbag. Is that all I need to fucking do? DSP tries it. Fantastic. Phil's official video on his old King of Hate vlog channel. DSP tries it. Sumo Omni beanbag chair. 8 years ago. In a very special edition of DSP tries it, check out something that isn't food nor a gaming peripheral. Special thanks to Sumo for providing the product. That's what it says, or you guys might not be able to see that, so I'll just read the description there. Check out all of Sumo's products here, SumoLounge.com. Are they in business? Are they still in business? It looks like it. The Gamer. Starting only $170. This is the Gamer beanbag. Don't go because I fucking... No, fuck off, I'm going. Oh my fucking god. Phil is anti-shilling. 8 years ago, on the 13th of March 2014, he did this.
DSP tries it.
Hello everybody and welcome to a very special edition of DSP Tries It. This is one where I'm really not trying out something that is normally part of this series. You know, usually I'm trying out a food item, a drink, even a gaming peripheral.
Let's skip to the good bits.
would probably be more like this. Hold on. And this turns it more into, I'd say, almost like an ottoman, where, okay, there's no lumbar support at all. You're sitting a little bit higher maybe than you were when you were sitting on it the other way, and now you're sitting more of your own back, like almost like a horse, and getting the lumbar.
That's what I find.
Life, this is the best. It's the most heavy duty, it's the most durable, okay? There's things that I like and things that I don't particularly like. I really like the fact that there's 2 sitting positions, and the actual position of sitting like this, like almost like a horse, and getting the lumbar support. I love this. This feels so comfortable to me. You don't even know. From having a back injury, this feels great.
Yeah. Next time Phil claims he's not a fucking paid shill, someone send him this fucking shit right here. This was absolutely a paid advertisement. They sent him this. In fact, I'm not sure if Phil was given money for this, but he at the very least got given this for free to plug it. He was provided this product, and in turn, he shilled Sumo's products. He advertised their website.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Barrett. We also super chat says, I've never wanted to see DSP tries it getting into a hammock so badly as I do right now. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Phil getting his fucking, wobbly little arse into a fucking hammock. That would be pretty fucking funny, Phil trying to navigate a hammock.
Would never feel okay with pushing a product on you guys that I personally didn't feel something good on. Like, I'll give you an example here. You see this controller right here? I love the Xbox Series X controller, okay? I actually do. I like this way better than the DualSense. I will tell you this in my streams and videos because it's truthful. This is a truthful representation of my feeling about this controller. I love it. It's contoured nicely. It has better grip, in my opinion, than the DualSense. I like the thumbstick placement. I like how the buttons and the triggers feel, okay? However, it's not perfect. The triggers can wear out. On my first Xbox Series X controller, the right trigger wore out and started sticking. And I started telling you guys about this realistically. You see, just on the basis of what I just said, I would never get a product placement for the Xbox Series X controller. They would never sponsor me because they don't want someone to do an honest feedback or review on a product. They just want someone to shill it. So in order to get a product placement, I would have to agree with one of these companies and say, oh, guess what? Just sit here and say it's good. And that's it. And that's not me. And you guys know that. The very few sponsorships that I've had over the years, right, have always been a situation where I believed in the product and actually told you that, or...
When's the last time this motherfucker talked about Sumo fucking beanbags? When's the last time anyone can remember Phil Bonnell ever talking about Sumo beanbags? Apart from the one fucking video he was asked to fucking do a product on it, to fucking review it. That DSP tries it where he's fucking sitting his ass in that Sumo beanbag. No. Fuck the fuck off, Phil. Can anyone... No, hang on, hold the fuck on. Let's go to Pig Go. Oops, that's not Pig Go, this is Pig Go. We'll remove podcast, right? Go away podcast. Beanbag. Would you look at that? 16 different results for beanbag. Maybe I should, not have a space in there. 41 results for beanbag. Look at this, someone actually asked him this in 2018. What happened to the Sumo beanbag chair?
Your couch is dying. Whatever happened to the Sumo beanbag chair you got years ago? I still have it. In fact, it's in Kat's office. And sometimes Kat will be playing a game. Recently, she's actually been playing Dragon Age. And I go in there and I watch her a little bit, watch what she's doing. And sometimes I remember something from when I played it and I can give her tips and stuff. It was just the other day she was trying to find something. And I remembered from when I was playing where something was. And I was like, oh, right over there. And she's like, oh, shit, But yeah, that's in her office. That's the chair that I sit on when I'm watching her do stuff. But Dad does not have any kind of back support, man.
Whoa. Phil told us in his review, and DSP tries it, and it has fantastic lumbar support, and it really helps his back feel better. Did Phil fucking say things without meaning it because he was paid to perhaps say it?
Oh my god, excuse me. It doesn't have any kind of back support. That would not be something good to sit down for extended periods. That would...
He lied to his audience when he fucking made DSP tries it. Oh my god! Can you believe it, guys? I am shocked and appalled that Phil would lie to his audience during a DSP Tries It when he's showing a product. I thought Phil was only good to fucking advertise products that he fucking believed in, and he thought were actually fucking good to use. Now it turns out that it was terrible for your fucking back after all. Oh my. I am glad I went down this fucking rabbit hole to find that Phil was fucking lying through his fucking teeth even when he made that fucking video on DSP Tries It. It completely makes all the shit he's saying now completely hypocritical.
Well, in order to get a product placement, I would have to say, agree with one of these companies and say, oh, guess what? Just sit here and say it's good. And that's it. And that's not me. And you guys know that. The very few sponsorships that I've had over the years, right, have always been a situation where I believed in the product and actually told you that, or I was honest about it, and that's why I lost the sponsorship. That's exactly what happened with Loot Crate. When Loot Crate first started having these content creator partnerships, I had mine for about 2 years. At first, as I did the live unboxings, people liked what they saw and started using my referral code, and I started making some money. But what ended up happening was, over the months of me unboxing Loot Crates, I was honest with you guys, and I'd be like, this month it ain't so great. This month the t-shirt's good, but everything else is kind of junky. You know, and me being honest, people would stop buying because I was honest. And what happened? Within 2 years, Loot Crate said, well, your sales are way down. You know, we're not seeing any positive benefit from this team up anymore, so we're going to cancel your sponsorship. Come to find out, the entire company was actually had the same thing happening because their quality was going down. People were not buying, and they actually declared bankruptcy. They got bought out by another company, and now they still exist, but they're completely different. It's actually a completely different setup now. Okay, but that's the point I'm making. The few things that I've ever done, I 100% stood behind. It wasn't just shilling for the sake of making money. I would never do that to you guys. Okay, but that's what tons of people do. Sorry, when you are outright doing giant segments on your stream or video, that's a product placement. That's not a review. That's not honesty, right? That's complete lying.
But Phil, you claimed in your fucking DSP Tries that fucking beanbag was amazing for your fucking back. It made your back feel so much fucking better. It was almost like fucking sitting in an ottoman. And then in 2018, 4 years later, you're fucking telling people it's fucking terrible for your fucking back. Which version of Phil was being honest? Was it the fucking DSP Tries It version who was fucking looks like he was paid to advertise that product, or at least he was fucking asked to promote that product and get a free beanbag from it? Fuck off, Phil. You're a fucking hypocrite.
Right? It just is. It's just I want to get paid for lying to my audience, for misrepresenting something as a positive. You know, bullshit. I don't like that. I don't ever want to do that. Guys, why do you think I'm not part of the well-accepted content creators?
Because you're a fucking cunt.
Despite the fact I've been around for 14 years, despite the fact that the quality of the stuff that I put out is pretty good and honest, it's because I don't play their game.
Your fucking quality of content is garbage tier. This is garbage tier content. If people like watching your fucking content, your videos would have fucking thousands of views each. You barely struggle to get fucking hundreds of fucking views because your content is fucking garbage. You can blame detractors all you fucking want. You can blame the fucking YouTube algorithm all you fucking want. But the fact of the matter is, Phil, that most of the fucking videos that you fucking make on your garbage fucking 14-year-old fucking legacy fucking YouTube channel is trash. This is trash, this is trash, this is trash. Every single fucking video on this fucking page, every single fucking video that we see when we scroll down on DSP Gaming is fucking garbage to your fucking content, and barely anyone cares to fucking watch it. At least not enough fucking people to show you much of fucking interest, because most of what you produce is boring rubbish. No one gives a shit about it. More people care about your fucking talking than you do about playing your fucking games. That's why your daily crap has more views usually. That's why your podcast has more views usually. Because the actual gaming content itself is boring ass shit. And nobody wants to fucking give it any fucking attention or time. They got better things to do with their fucking time. They would rather fucking take a fucking nice long extended shite and fucking scroll through Twitter than sit through 30 minutes of a fucking DSP gaming fucking video. It is so fucking boring. If I want to fucking fall asleep easily, I might fucking turn on DSP Gaming fucking part fucking 24 or some random boring fucking game. And that shit will probably put me straight to fucking sleep. Jesus fucking Christ, Phil, you're shiting me. Why do you think you're barely getting any fucking views? Everything you're seeing here, garbage, 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 and more fucking garbage.
I don't go into the circles of these promotional guys who are all giving out free copies and beg for free copies. I don't scratch my back so it's I don't scratch their back so they'll scratch mine. I don't play that game. You see? And that's why I am the level that I am. But that's also why I have the freedom to do what I do.
You don't have freedom though, Phil. You do not have fucking freedom. 20 minutes ago, well, it was longer than that, you know what I mean, but 20 minutes to Phil when he said this, he was saying that his one day off a whole year, the one day off he gets to do absolutely nothing at all and just do whatever the fuck he wants, is Christmas. That does not sound like freedom to me. This right here, what you're seeing Phil do right at this very fucking second, is Phil's own personal fucking purgatory. This is his personal fucking hell. This is the fucking trap he has fucking put himself in. He has imprisoned himself into fucking doing this for the rest of his fucking pathetic, miserable fucking life. This is all of his own fucking making. He's only got himself to fucking blame for having the situation appear for himself. It's no one else's fucking fault. It's all fucking down to him. He deserves what he fucking gets.
Anyone, I don't ever have to worry about being canceled. What are you going to do to cancel me? I can't lose anything. You know, what am I possibly
You want a fucking bet, Phil? Oh, you don't need no fucking understand what you can fucking lose yet. You don't even have a fucking clue what more you can fucking lose, you dumb motherfucker. Look, you pretend like you got fucking nothing. Go on, Phil, go on, try and claim that you're uncancelable because you got nothing else to fucking lose. I dare you, I'd double dare you.
What are you going to do to cancel me? I can't lose anything. You know, what am I possibly going to lose? I can't lose a damn thing. You understand? Plum Girl, you're completely wrong. She's like, I get that, but at least the company is paying them. Their viewers don't have to pay them. That's completely wrong. All that's happening is the viewers are paying the company. When you get a referral code, you don't just get paid. You get paid when your viewers buy their junk. That's how they make their money. That's how all those sponsorships work. All of them. Why do you think there's referral codes involved, right? Now, yes, sometimes there's flat rate payments involved if it's not that kind of a program, but most of them are. Any of these food, like I said, HelloFresh, the other food delivery services, the Dollar Shave Clubs, the ExpressVPN bullshit, all of those have referral codes. And when you use them, it's how much money they make is based on the viewer dumping their money into the company, which is completely immoral in my opinion, you know? Completely. It's stupid. And at the same time, why would I waste your time, right? Why on earth would I waste my time and your time to shill something I don't care about, right? If you like my content and you want to see this continue, you like my podcast, you like the gameplay style that I do games because it's honest, it's different, there's no shilling. How many times do I run advertisements on my live streams? Once. When I'm going to use the bathroom. That's it. That's it. Literally, that's it. If you see another ad, that's actually YouTube doing it automatically. I never take ad breaks. Everyone else who does live streaming like this is running ad breaks, ad breaks, ad breaks. Shit, Twitch apparently is getting real bad where they're forcing ad breaks. The streamer isn't even doing it. They're just fucking running them, okay? I purposely don't monetize you guys. But the agreement here is that if I'm not going to monetize you and waste your time and show products, especially now during this lucrative holiday season, that hopefully you guys would enjoy the content that I'm putting
and give them $150 fucking per stream
out, and you would support it, right? It goes hand in hand. It does. So thank you. Again, I have to say, I'm so happy that you guys support what I do and you understand why it's different and why I strive to be different and why I am who I am. You know?
Different doesn't equal better. You complete dense motherfucker. I'm so fucking... Can we just end this? Can we just cut our losses and just say fuck it, we didn't win and just fuck off? I'm fucking had enough of this prick. You know what? 1.5 speed. Fuck this stick.
I'm not going to sit here and show junk just to make a living. I want to put out meaningful stuff for the internet and for my audience. And that's why I'm very different. That's why, even if I were to become a pro-level Street Fighter player, again, you wouldn't see me wearing the jersey that has 20 sponsorships on it, HyperX and fucking, you know, all the fucking AMD peripherals and shit all over. Phil joined team so-and-so, and now they're doing this. No, I would just be in it for me, just to play and get better. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, again, you have to understand that the vast majority of people making a living putting out content like me, any ads they're doing are not legitimate. It's not like they stand by that product. It's horseshit. They're making money. That's all it is. And it's, again, it's up to you to make these personal judgments in your life. If you notice, I'm not sitting here and I'm not saying, hey, absolutely boycott every content creator but me. That would be the most pretentious, egotistical, stupid thing I could possibly do. Everyone likes other content creators. I like other content creators. I do. You know, I'm not going to say don't watch their stuff. All I'm going to say is understand why I'm different. And please understand that's why it's important to me that people do support, because I'm not doing those other things. Okay? And thank you again to those who... Take a look. I just got 2 tips overnight. People aren't even on the streams. And they like what I do so much that they're supporting me when I'm not even online because they want to see me continue. Thank you. Thank you to Lisa Lou. Thank you to Game Tracker. That's amazing that people are going out of their way to support my content knowing how different it is. Thank you for that. Okay. All right. Anyway, if you guys are wondering why I haven't put a hat on yet, the poll has gone back and forth between the Let's Get Lit and the Santa hat for about 25 minutes. The poll just keeps going back and forth. There's no definitive winner. Right now, Let's Get Lit is leading by less than 1%. Where is it? And again, I'm not going to turn it on, only because it's going to be way too distracting. Oh, I know. Rotom Electric says it doesn't mean you can't get more money with ads. Oh, guys, listen up. I mean this too. Right now, if I were to triple how many ads I run, so let's say right now at the end of the podcast, I would run some ads. And then after an hour, I would run ads. And then after another hour, I would run ads. At the end of the stream, I would run ads. I'm not kidding you. I would make a lot more money. I would probably make hundreds more dollars a month just on the basis of running those ads. But
can you imagine how much less Begging Phil could do? Imagine his audience. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like, I can't even fucking imagine it. I cannot fucking imagine it. He's replaced advertising, so he doesn't advertise as much. He doesn't want to advertise, he says. Bullshit. He fucking wishes he could, but he can't. He's too fucking toxic, so he pretends he's some sort of moral fucking high ground pit bullshit. But nah, he is trying. He's basically replaced his audience, fucking giving them a fucking pocket money, and instead of fucking, you know, Dollar Shave Club or fucking whatever fucking shit. Jesus Christ, man. It's just, Jesus, man. Nah, Phil, you're fucking full of shit. You shelled a goddamn beanbag and you lied to your audience that it's fucking great for your fucking back. Bullshit. You can't be trusted, you can't be relied. I fucking showed it in 2 fucking videos. I showed that you're fucking full of shit and your word is not fucking reliable when you're fucking trying to advertise anything. One of the very few things you've ever advertised in your goddamn life on your fucking YouTube channel, you said in a fucking video it was great for your fucking back, great for lumbar support. Bull fucking shit. You said it's terrible for your fucking back. Years later, you say, oh, that shit's terrible for your fucking back, don't do it. For fuck's sake, man.
I'm not going to do it. I refuse. I seriously care about you guys too much. I'm not going to sit here and just monetize. I'm not about that. You know? I'm just not.
This entire fucking stream has been Phil trying to plug himself essentially and get more money from these fucking idiots.
I don't want to waste your time. You know, what the fuck, watch those shit ads? Stupid. You know? Okay. Well, it looks like the Let's Get Lit hat. Carlos, no, I've never been into the Warhammer deal. I know all about it. I was going to play the new Warhammer game, and then it didn't come out on consoles, which is why I'm not playing it. It just got delayed. It never happened, so. Okay. So, let's get lit. Gotta get comfy. I need to get it comfy enough so it doesn't block my hearing, because obviously I want to hear the game, right? Let's get lit. You can only see let's get. The lit is like way on the end. Let's get. Are you gonna see? Well, actually, when I play the game, you'll see lit. Can you see lit now? See, I can't see. I can't see over there. Does it say let's get lit? Can you see it? This is how I'm gonna look when I'm playing. Can you see the lit? What does it look like lit up? Oh, I could show you, but again, I'm not gonna have it on for the whole stream. It's way too distracting. Shit, where's the switch? Hold on. I have to find it. I can't find it. It's on the edge of this thing, sticking out, and for some odd reason, I don't feel it now. That's not it.
Phil's trying to activate his brain, but he cannot find it anywhere.
Here's the thing. It's not on either side here. It must be on the other side. Over here. There we go.
Hey, finally got a bright idea.
There it is. It's nice when it blinks, but at the same time, trying to play a fighting game with this, it would literally distract me and you. Like seeing the lights in the room. Like I don't care if it's Christmas and I'm playing a variety of games for you guys and I'm drinking. Who cares? There's nothing competitive there. But actually trying to play Street Fighter with this thing going crazy, like a Christmas tree, it's way too distracting. Okay? Actually. So the get should be completely in the center of my forehead. Get should be right in the middle. All right? Like this. I'm trying to get it centered. There we go.
Poor Phil with the oddly shaped head so he can't read the entire thing in one go. If only his head was not oddly shaped.
Not tournament friendly, yes. Can you imagine someone go to a tournament and put this fucker on? You're trying to play like, wait, what's that? Oh, combo time, baby, yeah. They're fucking cheap ass tactics. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna allow that. So I'll leave it on for the podcast, but I'm definitely turning it off when I play Street Fighter. Okay. I've never been to an opera house. No, I have been to some musicals in New York City. I saw A Christmas Carol when I was a kid. I also saw The Phantom of the Opera when I was in high school. And I also saw the Radio City Music Hall Christmas show. So I saw 3 different shows in New York City when I was a kid. And those are in big venues, but they're not considered opera halls. They're just big open-air venues with stages. But I've never seen an opera. Where did this hat come from? Bought it many years ago. In fact, it was when, I believe, I want to say it was 2017. It could have been 2018, but it might have been 2017. Whenever my Kat, before she was my wife, we were planning out a Christmas event, and we were looking around for various things, and we found this hat at a store and bought it. She had helped me that year to pick out my Christmas stuff. Chuck, Clay JT says, these lights are blending. Yeah, now that I have a webcam that can actually pick up color, these lights don't look so bad. If you remember, with my old setup, the old webcam was so bad, every light just looked white and washed out. But now you can actually see color, which is kind of nice. Excuse me. Carlos says, I can imagine the Ken wig and upper part of the Ken costume getting into the voting for the Street Fighter streams. There is no upper part of the Ken costume. It's a gi. It's like a full. Oh, actually, I take that back. I guess there is, because there were pants that were separate. That is true. So when Street Fighter 6 comes out, you guys are going to support the stream so much that I'm going to be wearing the Ken wig and the Ken upper gi and the gloves as I play Street Fighter 6. There you go.
He immediately turned that into a way to fucking make money. The guy was just reminding him, hey, you've got a Ken thing there you used to fucking wear on stream, you know, when you're playing. And he really fucking rapid fire turned that into a way to fucking contribute and make bank on his audience there. Let's see that again in real time. I say real time, it's just a 1.5 speed.
Carlos says, I can imagine the Ken wig and upper part of the Ken costume getting into the voting for the Street Fighter streams. There is no...
Getting into the voting for the Street Fighter streams, so you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the question itself, I guess, was somewhat, you know, saying, you know, for people to vote on rewards. So I guess the question implied giving money to Phil to wear these things anyway. Okay, so maybe a bit too harsh there, but Phil immediately, his eyes lit up though. The fucking hunger and the possibilities for Phil to do this and maybe make more bank in it though. He got very excited there.
No upper part of the Ken costume. It's a gi. It's like a full. Oh, actually, I take that back. I guess there is. There were pants that were separate. That is true. So when Street Fighter 6 comes out,
like it leans forward, he gets more excited, leans forward towards the camera. The guys, I can make more money from you. This is how.
You guys are going to support the stream so much.
You guys are going to support the stream so much. Not you guys could. Not you guys could support the stream so much. You guys are going to support the stream so much.
That is true. So when Street Fighter 6 comes out, you guys are going to support the stream so much that I'm going to be wearing the Ken wig and the Ken upper gi and the gloves as I play Street Fighter 6. There you go. I don't know if I would want to do like competitive online play. Maybe I would play like if you want me to play through offline play, like the campaign where you make your own character, you're fighting the AI and shit. Maybe I would do that as Ken. I don't think I would do that online. It's too distracting. Like that wig, honestly, I hate wearing wigs and shit. It's very annoying. It's like, this is comfortable. This hat is legit comfy, cozy, but the wig is fucking torture. So maybe I would play the whole offline Street Fighter 6 campaign. I dress up as Ken. Ken Masters plays the Street Fighter 6 campaign. There you go. All right, we'll have to see about that. We'll have to see all about that, how that works. I received a $2.03 tip. Let's see here. Listen to this. Word of advice. Please have a strong, positive mindset and attitude during the Christmas period. Please be in good spirits. No negative behaviors. Have a nice, chill period. If you haven't noticed, I have, right? If you haven't noticed in the last couple of months, I really have been trying to change my attitudes and my behaviors. You know, a couple people were calling me out for a lot of bad behaviors I was doing on the streams. And I think that I kind of reassessed where I was and changed for the better. And you haven't seen a lot of those bad behaviors in a while. I'm not saying that every once in a while I don't rage or every once in a while there's issues. There is. I'm a human. But for the most part, I'm just trying to relax and have a good holiday season with you guys and just let it roll, right? And, you know, thank you for being here along for the ride. And thanks for supporting and thanks for everything, you know. Too many Baxters? You can never have too many Baxters. What are you talking about? Personally, I just don't understand the memes from over the years. There was the Fraga meme, and then there were Snow Carls. There was, what was the other meme? There was one that was a million. The baby man gaming meme, right? And now we've got the freaking the Baxter meme. I don't understand these memes. I don't know where they even come from, but likely they're from detractor streams. No, you would think so, because they don't emerge here. That's the odd thing, is they don't emerge.
Actually, I don't think any detractors can claim responsibility for the Baxter stuff. That just happened organically, I think, on Phil's own garbage shite. I'm pretty certain that the Baxter stuff was nothing to do with us detractors. I might be wrong though, but as far as I'm aware, we ain't responsible for that shit.
From my content, they just come into the stream chat out of nowhere. I received a $10 tip from Ugly Tuna Roll. So I want to share a quote that I love when it shared with me. There's a kind of sweet innocence of being human, and not having to be just happy or sad, and the nature of being able to be both broken and whole at the same time. You are a kind human being, Phil, and much love to you. Thank you. That was a nice thing to say. That was a nice inspirational quote. And thank you, Ugly Tuna Roll, for the support as well. I tend to agree with you. You know, it's like everything. You can't be perfect, right? No one's perfect. And everyone has shortcomings, and everyone has flaws and moments of weakness, times when they're broken, times when they feel way more whole. I've been feeling very positive in the last couple of months, and I'm feeling positive about the future. I hope you guys are too. I hope you've been enjoying the content with me having a more positive attitude. You know, I'm going to close the window a little bit because it's actually getting pretty cold in here right now.
As annoying as Phil is, I think I'm going to slow it back down to 1.25 speed. It is kind of hard to keep up at times with Phil speaking so fast. Oh, and he stood up. Phil stood up.
Pretty cool. Woo.
That's a double bingo, baby.
Yes, Jade, don't worry. Jade basically gets bothered by blinking lights, and he's like, oh man, that hat. Don't worry, I'm going to turn off the hat for gameplay. I'm not leaving this on for Street Fighter. There's no way. I said to everyone I would just turn it on for this intro.
It's okay, Jade. You have to suffer from seizures for the next fucking 20 minutes. Come back in like 20 minutes time, Jade. I'm not going to fucking turn it off for you. Yeah. You're fucking distracting the rest of my fucking audience for your fucking poor ailments.
For the end of the podcast, so. Sniper no sniping. The super chat says, that brings engagement to your stream. I don't have no clue what you're talking about. Well, what on earth are you addressing? Are you like way behind or? I have no clue. Thanks, Sniper no sniping. No one knows what you're talking about, but thanks for the super chat. Was Jay a Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo player? Yes and no. He was kind of like me, where we were learning the game late. Like, we were not playing the game in the 1990s. In the 1990s, we got our start mostly in the Marvel series. And then he actually went into Capcom vs. SNK 2 heavily and was a top player in that. While I was more focused on just the Marvel series. And then eventually, we both started playing competitive Super Turbo and both thought of each other as pretty darn good players of like the new generation playing it. But he never really played it at a high level. Nor did he really focus on it like I did. Like, I was focusing exclusively on it for many years. He was not. But then he got heavily back into competitive fighting games with Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And he became a top player who won EVO in that. So, it's kind of like almost similar levels of, like, coming up in the Street Fighter community. He, of course, was not controversial like me, but...
It sounds like he basically... So, he has similar things, but he did better than you. When the game he applied himself in, he was more successful in than you were. That's the kind of impression I get anyway from that little fucking story.
The same levels of like learning games and everything, but he was focused on other games than me usually. Did I play all Street Fighter games? I did. I just wasn't that good at all of them. By the time that we were done, like I was pretty darn good at Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2. Not necessarily a top overall player, but pretty freaking good. And I was pretty good at Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. The game I'm the best at, Super Turbo, where I could be considered a top player. But I did play everything, but I just, like CVS 2, I liked the game, but I never was great at it at all.
When it comes to Super Turbo, to be fair, I'm more inclined to go with what other people say, and even Jaha, that big beefy bastard Jaha, the one that fucking put the fear of God into Phil by fucking flexing on him when Phil was running his mouth at a convention, even Jaha is saying that Phil is actually pretty solid at, Super Turbo 2. It is actually something that Phil is legitimately decent at. So, he has that one bragging right where he actually, it's the one game he's actually pretty good at. Literally his one claim to fame is being semi-good at that one fucking game, of all the fucking millions of games out there.
Like, I was probably mid to lower tier player in that one. Who was my greatest ally in the Street Fighter scene? I would argue that actually the people who became my greatest allies were the people who I had issues with at first, but then we would meet at a tournament in real life. Usually we would play, and we would respect the game. And once you respect the game and you meet the person in real life, then you tend to have a lot of those preconceived notions from online shit talking get cleared out. And once that happened, a lot of the people who I met in real life either, like we got along, and then we would actually become friendly. One of my biggest rivals in New York City was Josh Wigfall. And he was incredibly good Marvel 1 player. He comes to Connecticut, I played him, and we were having really good matches. And then we started to respect each other. And the next thing you know, we're real friendly. We're supporting each other when we go to tournaments. And the next thing you know, we ran a freaking East Coast Championships tournament together. And we were rivals at first. That's how it works. You basically, meet people, play, respect the game, and then become an ally. And almost do like team ups to support each other at tournaments when you would travel regionally and stuff like that. If Justin Wong fought Daigo a third and final time in Third Strike, would the result be the same? From my take, Daigo has always stayed on his level of top playerness. You know what I'm saying? Justin Wong, he's diversified himself to go out there and do other things, but also, he plays a ton of different fighting games that Daigo doesn't, but Daigo's like the Street Fighter guy, right? I still feel Daigo would beat Justin. I do. I still feel like Daigo would be at that level where Justin would still be really good, but I think Daigo is just, he's just on that other level, you know? Okay, oh, I just realized. It is 12:30. I didn't even realize how late it was, guys. So thank you. I'm going to turn off the hat now. Thank you for chilling with me here on today's... Shit. Thank you for chilling with me here on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast. Hope that you enjoyed the show. Thank you for the support. Thanks for the engagement. We're now going to get set up to start up with Street Fighter 6 again. All right, guys. Thank you. And, you know,
I wonder if Phil's going to get interrupted again by his little Christmas fucking screen. This fucking face, man. It's no wonder fucking people hate this cunt. Look at his fucking face.
I'm not going to be able to play this.
Shut, I mean, oh my god, we never saw that fucking coming, guys. Oh my fucking god. Fucking wow. Where the fuck did that come from? I thought for 1 second Phil was speaking, in the next fucking second his fucking Christmas animation played out of fucking nowhere. Did that catch anyone else off guard? Did it fucking caught me off fucking guard? What the fuck? Just gonna fucking press the right arrow fucking button until Phil... He plays this shit for like 30 seconds. No, look at him. No. This skips 5 seconds ahead every fucking time I press the right arrow key. Look at the screen. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Fuck me, man.
Ah, yes. Okay, guys. Let's get set up here. I am going to very briefly, take a break to pee before we get started. But then we're going to jump right in. Let me get the webcam resized. Going with Guile today. And Guile is very different from Ryu. Being a charge character. Excuse me, that was really disgusting. Being a charge character, but also having different strategies. I feel like Guile will be a character much more focused on projectiles. Since he now has 2 different sonic booms. He has the regular one, but then he also has the new one that you charge, you throw across the screen. I think it allows him to control situations much interestingly better than maybe he even could in previous Street Fighter games. His normals are still great. The one thing I think about Guile, not high combo ability unless you're in the corner. I think if you're in the corner and you can hit someone with that drive impact, then you could do high potential for damage. But outside of corner situations, I almost feel like he's all about just controlling the mid to long range with his projectiles, and then anti-airing when people try to get in, and that's it until you can get to a corner. I actually feel like there's almost no situations where you want to jump with him unless you can jump at the same time as your opponent in an air throw. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I can remember. If any of you guys have recommendations of things I should be doing with Guile, please share. Because today I'm going to be trying to learn. Again, I'm trying to remember the character while also implementing the new things that I tried to implement yesterday. It's going to be different. With Ryu, I kind of had the background. I understood this, not as much. It's going to be harder today with Guile. Okay? All right, guys. Real quick. Let's take a brief break for me to use the restroom. I'm not going to monetize you. I'm just going to mute the mic, run, use the restroom. I'll be right back with Guile gameplay. I'll be right back.
And he fucks off, so I'm going to spam the right arrow button again until he gets his fucking arse back here. Still spamming, still spamming, still spamming. There we go, he's fucking back.
We lost.
Oh, he's going to complain. He's going to bitch and moan about how many viewers he lost.
Alright, we lost. What? We lost 20 viewers because I had to pee?
Really? Is that all? I'm surprised you even fucking noticed that. Fuck the fuck off.
Guys, I'm a human. I have to relieve myself, especially before you're going to play a competitive set of matches. You have to understand, I have to pee. Come on, it's the holiday season. You can't hold your holly jolly horses for like 2 minutes? I swear to God, I guess some of you are frosty. You're afraid you're going to melt or something. I don't know. All right. Let's get set up here. Oh, shit. I should probably put the headphones on before I pull them onto the floor. Oh, crap. Did I turn I think I need to turn my speakers down. I don't think I turned my speakers down. Hold on. Okay. All right. Oh.
Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter shits. Very good. Derek, I only played against Jay Snyder, also known as Vizant. Maybe, man, I played him a few times in Super Turbo tournaments. Okay. Maybe I played him once or twice in Marvel tournaments. I know I played him in Marvel vs. Capcom 1 as casual matches, but never in tournament. But we never really played that much. We saw each other in tournaments all the time. He actually let me stay at his place once in 2007 when I was out there to do West Coast Evo West. I stayed at his place, and he was the one who drove a bunch of players to and from the venue to play in tournaments, and I was one of them. But that was probably the last time I saw him in person. Shit, yeah. Here you go.
We're still counting the snorts, by the way. I keep going to the screen so you guys can see Phil as well. But that was another snort. We are 2 away from a free space in snorts. Now, I know what you're thinking. Phil's got over 100 likes. Keep in mind, we are, 40 minutes behind Phil. Phil only just recently got those 100 likes. So I'm pretty certain he did not get the likes in time for fucking, before recording for gameplay. And I don't know how many likes the stream's got either. Unless the stream's got 100 likes, then that's not a free space for it either.
Alright. So as you guys know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide the server, and I'm going to hide the chat bullshit, so we don't get trolls in here being dick faces to everybody, right? And fucking posting up nasty shit in the chat. We're just going to ignore that, alright? Alright. So I need to set this up now, because I'm not playing with Ryu anymore. We have to fix that. So I have to go to character, and I'm going to set it to Guile, and edit, and I'm going to set it to... He's got blue or red. I guess we'll go with blue. We're going to go classic controls.
Shit.
Button preset 1. That should all be fine. Title. It reset everything. The title and everything is reset. Born to play fighting games. That looks very exciting. And I'm going to change my character portrait to be snow. There's actually a snow effect. I'm serious. It looks like winter snow. That's pretty funny. Alright, we're going to do that.
That'd be great to fucking see, Phil, if you let us see, but now you're fucking hiding like a little bitch.
And battle background music stage, commentary settings off, either side doesn't matter. And there's my ridiculous avatar pose. Okay, I'm gonna get this going. Ranked on, casual on. Here we go. Do I have 2 monitors? What do you mean? I have my monitor over here that I monitor the stream quality and everything, and then here's just my TV to play the games. Alright. Here we go, everyone. Alright, everyone, it's day 2.
He is recording now for YouTube, which means that is the end of DSP Bingo for today. He didn't say interactive, he didn't say hate to say, and he didn't even give a thumbs up to the fucking camera like he usually does. Unless I missed it, it's possible we might miss that, but no, I didn't. But it wouldn't have mattered anyway. It just means it was not a difference maker between a full house bingo and not a full house bingo with a thumbs up thing. The fact of the matter is, we were a few short. Sadly, it was not to be. But hey, there's always tomorrow. There's always fucking tomorrow. Now let's refresh the stream. Phil's at $114 before even beginning gameplay. Let's see how he's doing right now, 40 minutes later. Wow, he gained a whole $1. $115. Phil gained a whole $1 between now and 40 minutes ago. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I don't even know what Phil's doing. This is a placement match for him. Look, this is Phil's placement match, and he's playing a gold. Let's just very quickly see how he does in this fight, okay? Let's just check out this fight for him.
It's clean. It's so clean.
Keep in mind, Phil's on the left. Phil is Guile.
Didn't want that. Oh no! She's gonna hit me with full super. That's it. Oh, she dropped it! Holy shit, I got lucky. Ooh, I got so lucky she dropped her combo. That was it. That was the match. Wrong move. No, no, no. It's over. Yeah. Done. Woo.
And I'm not gonna bother fucking watching the rest of that shit. There I fucking go. So Phil seems to enjoy himself in Street Fighter. Fucking hooray for that. So I'm going to end things there, guys. Thank you very much. I'm going to end things how I always end things. I'm going to play the today's PIG by Contribution Song made by amazingly talented Pixar Animations. Guys, I will be back for some DSP Bingo tomorrow. I do hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. We wish you spend it, enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever you end up doing. It's good to be back. Again, I'm sorry for missing yesterday, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? Real life comes calling. It's important to try and keep in touch with friends when you can. I don't see them as much as I do, you know, because, as I'm saying, I think I've explained to you guys before, it's like, we all used to kind of live close together, but it's one of those things where I moved out here for, you know, I'm like a lot of fools do, I moved for love, so now I'm where I am. And so did one of my roommates. He moved away as well for love. So it's good to get back together when we can and join up for a wee drink now and again. So yeah, it's always good to stay in touch with friends whenever you can. So I would recommend you guys, if you get a chance as well, for, you know, some people, you know, your friends, they might not see as often anymore these days. Whenever you can, try and get in touch with them as well and keep in touch and maybe try and organise a wee meet together and get a wee couple of drinks or something or whatever. But it's good for the soul, for sure. But anyway, thank you very much, guys, for joining me. Thank you very much for keeping me right in the chat. Thank you very much for the contributions and all that. Hopefully we get a full house bingo tomorrow so I can give back to you guys because you guys have been so generous. Until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend and all that, and I'll catch you tomorrow for some more DSP Bingo if you wish to join me. But until then, have a good one, guys, and I'll catch you all later. Peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory.
Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone.